Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If it's your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that like button and that subscription button. We talk this good boxing, sports, MMA predictions, plays, NFL, basketball, collegiate, professional sports every single day, not just today. Today we here with a boxing EP between Edwin Santos and Shakur Stevenson this fight week. This fight goes down Thursday. You heard me right, goes down Thursday. It goes down Thursday, not Saturday, right? Not this Saturday, but this Thursday, this week in 2 days. It's Tuesday. What's the day right now? It's Tuesday, November 14th, 11/14. This fight will be going down 11/16 in Vegas. But before I get going, let me say what's up to the people in the building. Shout out my guy OTB Boxing School. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. OT Bizzle, TWT is in the building. Shout out my guy Mr. Mechanical. Mr. Mechanical, remind me to get you wrenched up before we leave this. Before we leave this this EP, I gotta get you right. You've been here long enough. It's time for me to get you right. Stop treating you like a goddamn stranger, right? Shout out my girl, Cassandra. Matter of fact, hold on, let me start this over. OT Bizzle, what's good? TWT in the building. My guy, Mr. Mechanical, what's good, Mr. Mechanical? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, G. My girl, Cassandra, what's good? You ain't TWT Cassandra, but you should be, Cassandra. You most definitely should be. And who they? I think that's everybody that's in the building so far. If y'all in here right now, hit that thumbs up for the boy. We about to get into it. Right there, we got a big fight. We got a big weekend fight, right? That's going to be during the week. Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos, right? And it kind of feels like this fight is going to take us right into Shakur Stevenson, maybe Navarrete, right? If everything goes the right way this time, right? But we ain't gonna jump the gun. Emmanuel Navarrete also fights on this card. If y'all haven't checked out my Emmanuel Navarrete versus Robson Conceição fight prediction and breakdown, I did that just about 2 in the morning. Y'all make sure y'all go check that thing out. It's up right now, right? So y'all can go like that video. Come on back over here and we can get to this breakdown that we about to do right now. Josh Sanders, what's good, Josh? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Shout out my guy Josh in the building, TWT. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, gang. Glad you could come hang. PGH Big Dog, what's good, OG? Shout out my guy PGH Big Dog. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. If y'all could, hit that thumbs up for the boy when you roll on in. We here for a good time and a long time this morning. This basically the waking boxing, right? So we about to get it right. We just got a fight breakdown prediction. I'm gonna put the timestamps in the thing so y'all won't be in here. And for the people who want to come, for the people who come just for their prediction, y'all won't be in here searching too long. What's good, Big Tick? Shout out my guy, Big Ticks. Big Ticks. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Love seeing these TWTs in the building. Shout out my guy, Big Ticks. TWT is in the building. I'm gonna say what's up to y'all as y'all come on in the building. Shout out my guy Ray Buck too. What's good, Ray Buck? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, gang. Glad you could come, man. Glad you could come, man. My guy Ray Buck. Let me hit you with the stamp, Ray Buck, because you official. You official. You know I gotta go. You know I gotta go hit my girl. You know I gotta go hit my girl Cassandra with that stamp as well, because y'all know she official. How you doing, Miss Cassandra? My brother's keeper. Shout out to my guy, my brother's keeper. My brother's keeper. I see you just snuck in the building, man. Y'all ain't gonna let me get to the breakdown, right? I keep having to say what's up to the new people following through this thing. I'm glad y'all following through though. I'm glad y'all came this morning. I know y'all here for that boxing conversation, man. We gonna get y'all right. But I dropped my Navarrete Conceição fight breakdown and prediction last night about 2. That thing up. I think that thing at about 25 views, 6 likes right now. Y'all do your book right. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my Robson Conceição and Emmanuel Navarrete fight breakdown and prediction as well. That fight is going to be on the same card as this fight. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's only a 2-fight card for both fights. I don't think they're going to have more than 2 fights on either of these cards. You know what I mean? So I think it's the 2-fight card, Conceição versus Navarrete. In this fight, we better talk about Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos. And this gonna be this fight right here is going to be a banger. Shout out my guy Josh. My guy Josh said I'm gonna do better by reading y'all comments too. He said this may be Shakur toughest opponent, to be honest, from just the eye test. And I would have to agree with you. You know what I mean? My guy Josh, from solely the eye test, right? This will be Shakur's toughest opponent. Now, I'm not sleep on Robson Conceição, right? When Shakur beat him. And it was a Robson Conceição, right? Not an older version of a Robson Conceição. Still a pretty older version, but Robson Conceição when Shakur fought him was about 32, 33 compared to 35, 36, right? But that Robson Conceição, maybe before that, I would have said was Shakur's maybe most difficult fight. Him being able to outbox Robson. Some people feel like it's Nakatila. I don't feel like Nakatila was Shakur's best fight, right? I feel like it was his most boring fight in the sense where he just, he didn't do too much, didn't put his foot on the gas, and he made Nakatila do a lot of reaching, and he made him pay. Right. But I think his toughest fight may have been Robson, right? But I agree with you on that, Josh. I do think De Los Santos, I do think De Los Santos is about to take that cake as far as toughest fight for Shakur Stevenson to this date. And I watched that Blood, Sweat, and Tears with Edwin De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson last night. I watched it. You know that joint that's about 23 minutes, the full interview, right? And before that fight, I had Shakur Stevenson pretty much. I felt pretty confident, by a mile. Right? I was like, not by a mile, right? But I had Shakur Stevenson. I was thinking, Shakur should be able to do this and do that. But I saw that 24/7. Edwin De Los Santos, man, he looked good, dog. That man looked motivated. Like he looked physically in shape, physically fit. The way he was talking. Have y'all seen that Blood, Sweat, and Tears? It was one joint on there, right? Where they was watching Shakur Stevenson film. He was fighting Jamel Harris. Shout out Jamel Harris. He was fighting Jamel Harris. And his trainer said, they was watching the video. His trainer said, okay, enough of watching this bum. Let's go eat. Enough. I've seen enough of this. He said, let's go eat. So they feeling pretty confident. They feeling pretty good about their chances versus Shakur Stevenson. And I will say, I was almost all the way sold on Shakur Stevenson, right? Before I saw that. And then I saw that. And then I saw that. I was like, man, Edwin looks kind of good. Edwin looks motivated. The trainer, they sound motivated. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be a hell of a fight that we go. This is gonna be a hell of a fight that we got going down in these next 2 days, man. That I ain't gonna lie, that scared me a little bit. That scared me a little bit, man. It was already hard enough to pick this fight. I had to take an extra day. You know what I mean? I feel like this fight could go many ways. Like this fight could go. This not one of those fights where it's just clear cut. Okay, well, I think this guy gonna win. He can win like this, like this. This is a fight where there are multiple ways that both of these guys could win this fight. The multiple scenarios that I could see this fight going. This could come out here and this could be, a boring boxing match, tactical, where guys are just trying to find their punches, or this could come out here and this could be a firefight between two counter punchers who like to punch when the other guy's punching. Right? This could be a master class street fight. You know what I mean? Edwin De Los Santos, his style of fighting, his style of punching. Yeah, those guys are punching and they are boxing with skill, right? But they got heat behind those punches. Now, neither of these guys have a knockout in every single fight, right? But both of these guys have more knockouts in their fights than they don't, right? Both of these guys, as of late, have been increasing their knockouts up a tick, right? With the style of fighting where these guys are at in their career right now, guys have been going to sleep. Shakur is 2 for 4 in his last 4 fights. Edwin De Los Santos is 2 for 4 as far as knockouts go in his fights, right? 2 out of 4, I should say, not 2 for 4. 2 out of 4 as far as knockouts go in his fight, right? So a little piece of me, right, feels like I could be smelling the knockout in this fight, and I'm really not sure exactly who it will be coming from, Shakur Stevenson or Edwin De Los Santos. When you got two guys with extremely quick hands, right, it gets interesting like this. Shout out my girl Cassandra. My guy Mr. Mechanical said makes for a good fight. De Los Santos has skills and decent power, but it's levels. Shakur late stoppage round 9 through 12. Mr. Mechanical said he got Shakur by late stoppage round 9 through 12. My girl Cassandra said she didn't see it yet. You talking about the Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Miss Cassandra? Yeah, go watch that thing. Go watch that Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That was interesting, man. It was interesting. They gave me a little different look. You know what I mean? A bit of a different outlook on the fight than I had previously going into it. My guy Josh, he said, you ain't the only one. I got to catch that Benevez and Boo Boo. Oh, actually, yep. We're going to talk about that one too today. Yep, we're going to talk about that one too today. My guy Josh said, Tizzle, what got me was the trainer said most of Shakur opponents are flat-footed and stand in front of him. Right. You know what I mean? So you know that trainer on his game, that trainer he's paying attention. And then you want to know what the crazy part about that is, Josh? That's some shit that I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that, right? I didn't even notice that. They have been picking Shakur opponents, flat foot guys who stand in front of them on the trade. Nakatila, Yoshini, Robson, you know, so they did be like, that's something that I probably would have, that's probably something that I could have paid attention to, right? But that's something I probably would have never paid attention to because I'm not looking for, you know, I really, when I like watching Shakur fight. People, believe it or not, people think I dislike Shakur. I've been to Shakur fights personally. I'm going to this Shakur fight. So I could like to see Shakur fight, right? I like to see him fight, but I never really paid attention. I look for the pluses when it comes to Shakur, right? Not, you know, the negatives. If he had never said that, and a fact is a fact, right? The truth is the truth. I never would have even put that together to even pay attention to no shit like that. You know what I mean? So that was pretty interesting. And you know, Edwin De Los Santos isn't a flat-footed guy, right? So that'll be interesting to see exactly how he handles the guy, you know, maybe who can move, maybe a guy who has better feet than him, right? Equal to better feet than him. Because both these guys are high level and athletic, right? Are more on the athletic side, right, than not. My guy Hot Rod, what's good, Hot Rod? My guy Hot Rod. Hot Rod, do your boy a favor, Hot Rod. Hit that thumbs up for your boy Hot Rod. Hit that subscription button. Let YouTube know they be live. Let YouTube know they be talking this good boxing. We talk this good boxing every single day, not just today. We here with the fight breakdown between Shakur Stevenson and Robson Kinsey. I'm probably just gonna turn this into a big, you know, boxing talk. We gonna let us come in, spit out shit, you know, get ready for the fight. Because the fight is in 2 days. So basically, this is like our pep rally for the fight. Y'all know how we like to have the pep rallies. This is basically our pep rally for the fight. It's bright and early. I'm about to go get my dope. We about to roll up. We about to talk about it. I'm gonna give y'all a good show. I'm gonna be here at least an hour, right? So that's about another 42 minutes. So we here for the duration, man. I'm letting everybody roll in before I really get into the breakdown. We chopping it up, you know, trading ideas right now. I appreciate y'all folks sliding through this morning. I greatly do. My guy Hara, I said Edwin is more experienced, 275-6 as an amateur record, 90% KO ratio. Shout out my guy Hara. Said my guy Josh said me the Tizzle till he said that. I went back and did research. He right, Tizzle. Yeah, right. He right. Like that's accurate. Like that. He really do. He really has only fought, you know, fairly flat-footed guys up until this point. Now, I don't know how much that's going to help Edwin De Los Santos, right? If it's going to help him at all. But there was a great point, you know, that he made. That's something that I would have never, ever really paid attention to, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how Shakur handle a guy who can move with some feet. Terrarian has been obscured throughout his career. Watch showing where autocorrect. What's autocorrect? What did you mean to say, Hot Rod? Is I be looking for you on okay, for sure, Cassandra. For sure, Cassandra. Appreciate you, Cassandra. Appreciate you, Cassandra. My guy, Big Dog Willie. Shout out my guy, Big Dog Willie. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. TWT's in the building. Shout out my guy, Big Dog. I know you ready for this. I know you ready for this Shakur fight. Big Dog. I swear he ain't Shakur fan, but I know he be capping. That nigga loves Shakur. Shout out my guy, Big Dog Willie. My guy, Big Dog Willie says Shakur ring IQ is way higher than Santos. Jamel Herring move around very well in their fight. Shakur just adjust. And that Jamel Herring fight, Shakur was they kind of met in the middle of the ring. Like Jamel Herring wasn't really moving. They wasn't really moving. Like they both met in the ring and they both stood their ground. I think that's why Jamel Herring got stopped. Normally, Jamel Herring does move well, right, Big Dog Willie? Normally, he do move around the ring, move well. But that fight, he didn't really move well. I think he had a point to prove to Shakur, but he didn't really move that often in that fight. I was actually at that fight in person. He didn't really move that often. I think that's how he ended up getting stopped. I took Shakur to win on points, right? And he ended up stopping Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring didn't move a whole lot that fight, man. That was kind of like, I think Jamel Herring had a point to prove. He got caught up in that, you know, who got the bigger drop, you know, fight with Shakur, and I think that forced him to stay in one spot, and I think that was more so advantage Shakur Stevenson when he got in there with Herring. You know what I mean? I think that Harriman would have had a big dog. I think Harriman would have had a better chance if he was moving a little more in that fight, right? But I digress. I digress. My guy Josh said Shakur was good, Jazz. Shout out my girl Jazz. Appreciate you sliding through this girl, Jazz. Glad you could make it. Good morning to you, Queen. Good morning to you too, Queen. He said Shakur said his best footwork is everything. So do people forget that Shakur was an Olympian? I don't think so, but Robinson was an Olympian too, big dog. Shakur is an Olympian, Robinson an Olympian, and I think they both got silver medals too, if I'm not mistaken. I almost want to say that Robinson won the gold medal, right? But I think they both are Olympians, like they both medal in the Olympics, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Robinson got one. I don't think Edwin De Los Santos. I don't think Edwin De Los is Edwin De Los Santos an Olympian? Is Edwin De Los Santos an Olympian? I'm not really sure though, but yeah, fact Shakur is an Olympian for sure. He is an Olympian for sure that. And he beat an Olympian Robinson. And if I'm not mistaken, I do think that Edwin De Los Santos went to the Olympics as well, but I digress. My guy Josh Sanders says Shakur will not win. Not easily as people think. He will look human in this fight. Yes, I'm thinking it's going to be some human element to it for sure. Edwin De Los Santos, he got those quick hands. Now, Edwin De Los Santos got beat. He has been beaten in his career before. He got beat by William Foster, but he was a lot younger, when he fought William Foster. Edwin De Los Santos is one of those guys who's been around for a minute. You think that he's older than he really is because he's been around for so long. He's not as old as you think, right? And he took those losses, but he took one of those losses kind of early in his career. Now, true enough, he took it to a young prospect as well, William Foster, who just took his first loss to Henry LeBron, right? But Edwin De Los Santos is an experienced fighter, and he is a game fighter, and he's experienced early in his career, right? This will be one of Shakur's biggest fights, right? Valdez was a big fight, but Valdez didn't have the dimensions that this guy got, right? Robinson Fonseca will be a big fight, right? But Robinson, this is like a younger version of Robinson Fonseca. Him fighting Edwin De Los Santos is like him fighting the younger version of Robinson Fonseca, right? So I think it's gonna be a nice style clash of matchup, between the two. Says Shakur has been sponsored, Edwin has been not. Not really sure what that he said. Edwin was prevented from going to the Olympics and the Pan American Games. I knew it was something like that. He was supposed to go. Shout out my guy Harrod. I knew he was something like that, right? He was supposed to go. They ain't let him go. But what I was getting at right, Edwin De Los Santos is an Olympic level type fighter. You know what I mean? He is an Olympic level type fighter. Shakur is an Olympian, and I knew that he was good enough to go. But yeah, they did keep him. They did keep him from going, Edwin De Los Santos. Appreciate that. Shout out my guy, Hot Rod. Trap Media said, can't believe Shakur fans hyping this Dominican up like that. Trap, you don't think Edwin De Los Santos is good? Shout out my guy, Trap Media. Trap. What's good, Trap? What's good, Trap? Appreciate you slide through. Trap, you don't think that Edwin De Los Santos is a tough opponent? You don't think Edwin De Los Santos is a good opponent for Shakur Stevenson? Shout out my guy, Trap. This question is strictly for Trap. Man, I want to see what Trap think about this. Trap Bayless came here with the statement. I want to see Big Dog. This for you too, Big Dog. My guy Trap said, can't believe Shakur fans hyping this Dominican up. This for Big Dog because I know he fuck with Shakur. This for Trap because I know he is how he is. This for my brother OTB as well because he do this shit. Y'all, this could be for y'all too. Do y'all believe that Edwin De Los Santos is hype? Specifically Trap. Trap. You don't believe Edwin De Los Santos is a good fight? When I see Edwin De Los Santos, I don't see a hyped up fighter. I don't see a hyped up fighter. I see a fighter who earned this spot, who earned to get here. Some people forget he wasn't even supposed to fight. This guy Shakur was trying to fight other people. Edwin De Los Santos stepped up, right? He stepped up and he said, I got it. He said, them other guys didn't want to do it. He said, once you cross my line, we gonna do it. And he crossed his line, and it's about to happen in 2 days. I believe Edwin De Los Santos is plenty. I believe Edwin De Los Santos is plenty game. You know what I mean? I think he's an extremely viable opponent for Shakur Stevenson. And I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight for Shakur. Shakur gonna have to come with it. Or I think he gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Chatter might get high ride, I said Edwin De Los Santos, 275, 6 losses in the Emmys, man. He said we seen Nakatila. What about Nakatila Trap? Chatter might get Trap. Chatter might get Trap. AB, the IT was good. TWT in the building. Shout out my guy AB, the IT, the out hanging up this shit. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, AB. What's good, brother? Y'all do me a favor. I don't know how many of y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy, right? But I got 15 people in the building. I need all 15 of y'all to hit that thumbs up for your boy. If you ain't hit that thumbs up yet, right? Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. Let YouTube know that we that you up where you at, that you in the place to be, that I'm in the place to be. Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through this thing. I'm finna keep going down. I'm gonna do better about reading all y'all comments too. I'm gonna do better about reading all the comments, right? So if it take me a little time in the chat, y'all work with me. I'm gonna get to it. Trust me and believe it. Try me to say William Foster already whooped him. Yep, he did. My guy OTB said definitely Shakur toughest fight. Shout out my guy OTB TWT. Right, OTB trap tripping out. Trap tripping right now. Trap tripping right now, dog. Trap tripping right now. I think what Trap trying to do is right. He go downplay Edwin De Los Santos just in case Shakur win. So I don't think Trap like Shakur like that. Me and Trap been around this jump for a minute, right? Me and Trap had hella conversation. I remember Trap told me about 4 or 5 years ago he felt like Shakur Stevenson was a bit overrated. You know what I mean? Just feel like he was a bit overrated, right? So Trap might have a little Shakur Stevenson bias there. Trap might have a little thing going on with Shakur Stevenson that you know he got to deal with. But I would most definitely agree. This is his toughest opponent. Edwin De Los Santos is a real fight, right? Shakur ain't you know Yoshimi, right? This ain't gonna be a Yoshimi. You know what I mean? I don't think so. My guy Big Dog Willie said Edwin De Los Santos is going to get outboxed badly. It's not going to be close. Santos' defense is super suspect. Shout out my guy, Big Dog with it. He said, I don't think he's hyped, but y'all giving him way too much credit. All right, Big Dog. If he beat Shakur now, man, it's gonna be if he beat Shakur, right? If he beat Shakur, you know what's gonna be the narrative, what's gonna be said. You know what I'm saying? I believe if he beats Shakur to me, I'm not gonna think too much of it, right? Because I grade Edwin De Los Santos pretty high. I believe in the talent. I believe in the hype, right? I believe in the skill, right? But it sounds like you don't believe as much as I believe. So if Shakur is to lose to this guy, does that mean, and this for my guy Big Dog, if Shakur loses to Edwin De Los Santos, does that mean that Shakur Stevenson was all hype? Does that mean that Shakur Stevenson was who we thought that he was? If Edwin De Los Santos finds a way to go ahead and beat Shakur, does that mean that, and this for my guy Big Dog, does that mean that Shakur Stevenson was a hype job or overhyped or not what we thought he was? My guy Josh Henderson said Edwin standing on business respectfully. I think he is actually underrated and fighting arguably the toughest fight in the division of the year, younger than Shakur. Yep, a year, tough fight of the year, and a year younger than Shakur. Right, Edwin De Los Santos ain't as old as y'all think. Cause I swear, I thought Edwin De Los Santos was an old nigga. I swear I did. Like just the way he looked, he don't even look that old, right? But he just looked real mature. He looked seasoned, right? So I'm thinking he was about maybe late 20s, early 30s, right? That's a young guy. He been fighting for a long time, but that's a young guy. You know what I mean? That's a young guy. I would have to kind of lean more to OTB, right? As far as it's a select few, right? It's a select few who think that Edwin De Los Santos got a shot, right? It's a select few of us. But I think most of us, I think most of us feel like that Shakur Stevenson go do him in, right? I think most people feel like Shakur Stevenson go do him in. I think I'm in that percentile, right? I think I'm in that percentile that think Edwin De Los Santos got a chance, you know what I mean, an actual chance to win. Like some people have a puncher's chance. I don't think Edwin De Los Santos has a puncher's chance. I think Edwin De Los Santos has a real chance, you know what I mean, to win that fight. I think that hand speed, right? That athleticism, that counter punching. Now, where they may differ, right? Where they may differ, right, is the timing, right? Because that's something that's inside of a certain fighter. That timing, that IQ, that's going to be the separation in this fight. Defensive awareness. Shakur is extremely aware on defense. Edwin De Los Santos, he does possess a defensive fight. Now, he hadn't quite been in there with a level of a boxer, puncher, right? A level of fighter of Shakur Stevenson, right? But he does possess, you know, more than efficient defense does Edwin De Los Santos. Of course, I would edge Shakur, right? But I think Edwin De Los Santos is close enough in these categories to where he can make this a competitive fight. Shout out to my guy, Trap Media. My guy, Trap Media, said he could punch. This is based off the question where I asked him, do he think Edwin De Los Santos is overrated? My guy Trap said he could punch, but I just think Shakur is too schooled at this point. I think when people say Shakur can lose, that's too far. But a solid test, because we've seen how he reacted to the Nakatila power, right? But I think this is a different. Hold on, Rick, don't forget my brother. I think this is a different fight from that Nakatila fight, Trap. My bad. But yeah, Trap. Yeah, but this is I believe, right? This is a different fight. I think this is a different fight from that Nakatila fight, right? I think with Nakatila, right, it was mostly power. Nakatila don't really get the footwork Edwin got. Don't really got the quick hands like Edwin got, right? He don't got that experience like Edwin got, right? Nakatila was a police officer. Edwin De Los Santos, you know, was an Olympic boxer, right? He couldn't go to the Olympics, but he was an Olympian, right? Won almost 300 fights. So I think this is a little different fight. I do think he got the power, right? But De Los Santos got the power and he got the quickness, right? With Nakatila, he had to more so worry about just the power, right? Not the IQ, not the quickness, right? Of Nakatila. A little different fight, right? Little different fight. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy, Early Great Breakfast G37. Early Great Breakfast G37, do your boy solid. You still in the building. And I'm going through, I'm saying what's up to everybody. I'm going to read everybody comment. I'm going to do better about doing that. But Early Great, do your boy a favor, Early Great. Can you hit that thumbs up for your boy? And also hit that subscription button for your boy. We talk this good boxing every single day, not just today. When here, we about to I haven't started breaking down the fight yet. I want to let everybody get in. We in there having us a chop up about Edwin De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson. Greatly appreciate y'all folks sliding through. Again, y'all get your boy right. Got 12 people in the building. I got 17 likes. No more than 17 of y'all been through here. If y'all could get your boy right, let YouTube know that we live. Let them know that we talking this good boxing. I also dropped the Emmanuel Navarrete, Robson Conceição fight breakdown and prediction. If y'all in here right now, y'all leave this joint right. Go to my Navarrete and Robson Conceição prediction video. Hit that like button on that video. Like that video. Come back over here. We go finish this breakdown. Then we go roll. And then y'all go back and check out that Robson Conceição versus Emmanuel Navarrete. This would be the first fight. It's two fights. I think it's just a 2-fight card. They got Conceição, Navarrete, Edwin De Los Santos, Shakur Stevenson. Go check out their first fight and then come on back over to this side. Shout out to my guy, Earl Gray. Earl Gray, hit that subscription button and that thumbs up for your boy. No evidence. Shout out to my guy, No Evidence 340. My guy, No Evidence 340. Appreciate you sliding through. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Right now, if you at work, if you getting off work, if you a second shift, you a third shift worker, y'all roll up, y'all fire them blunts up. We about to get to the waking boxing part. I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown in just a minute. I think all y'all that came through probably gonna come through right, and we finna make it do what it do. Shout out my guy, No Evidence. Appreciate you sliding through. Shout out my guy, Big Dog. My guy, Big Dog said if you listen to the Haney Coat, Shakur is going to get KO'd in the first round. I haven't heard one person say that, Big Dog. I haven't heard one person say that, Big Dog. Y'all Tank Davis guys be killing me, man. Y'all Tank Davis, Big Dog, really. Y'all Tank Davis fans and Shakur Stevenson close. Y'all be killing me, big dog. Big dog. Y'all Shakur, y'all Javante Tank Davis fans, it's Shakur Stevenson fan close. Y'all be killing me, big dog. I haven't heard not one person say that he gonna get knocked out in the first round. Now I do think the knockout element, it is there. It's boxing. It's always there, especially when he say, man, that guy got power. He got a lot of power, right? The knockout element is there. I don't think Shakur Stevenson get knocked out. I do think it's a chance that he could get knocked out. It's a chance that Edwin Santos could get knocked out, right? I think it's a knockout element in this fight, especially if Shakur get as comfortable. If Shakur get too comfortable in the ring, he most definitely can get knocked out, big dog. If Edwin Santos don't come on his A game, he most definitely can get stopped. You know what I mean? I do think the knockout element is a thing. Not first round, though. Not first round. My guy Tramese said Shakur improves a lot from 126. He wasn't that good back then. Okay, shout out my guy Trap. My guy Trap might be coming on around on Shakur Stevenson. So what you're saying now, Trap, is that you sold. What you're saying now, Trap, is that you sold, right? You saying that you sold. You sold on Shakur right now. This fight about to sell a lot of people, I think. This fight about to sell a lot of people, I think. You know what I mean? I think this fight about to sell a lot of people. Shout out my guy OTB. He said, hey, Trap, that's just the first time Shakur fighting anybody. Oh, my guy OTB said, hey, Trap, this the first time Shakur fighting anybody that he's not bigger than. Shout out my guy OTB for pointing that out. Yeah, him and Edwin Santos, they go be around the same size. And it's the hand speed, man. Shakur got amazing hand speed too, right? But so does Edwin Santos. It's gonna come down to the IQ. I think it'll come down to the IQ and how ready these fighters are going into this fight. If both fighters locked in, they come locked in on their A game, it's gonna be a doozy, right? It's really if Edwin Santos come locked in on his A game, he bring his best fight on fight night that night. This is a 50-50 fight. Believe it or not, maybe not through namesake, but if he bring his best fight, it's a 50-50 fight, right? If Edwin Santos bring his best fight, it's a 50-50 fight. If Shakur Stevenson don't bring his best, Edwin Santos bring his best fight, right? It can get real interesting in this fight, right? But Edwin Santos has to come in on his best game to even have a chance, right? Shakur Stevenson can't get caught slipping by Edwin Santos in this fight because that surprise, no look punch, that's what makes Shakur Stevenson dangerous, right? The punches that you don't see coming. Edwin Santos has the ability to throw those punches that you don't see coming as well. So Shakur Stevenson is not alone in this fight with guys who throw phantom punches, right? Edwin Santos also throws phantom punches as well. This fight, man, I do think it's closer than my guy Big Dog or my guy Trap want to give it credit for. I really do. This is scary hours, right? This danger zone time for Shakur Stevenson. I do think so. He got to come in on his A game. My guy Big Dog said Edwin Santos lying about his birth certificate. That fool is 32 years old. Shout out my guy Big Dog. I'm telling you, if you look at him, you think he's a lot older than he is, man. He's not that old. That's crazy. Like, man, not even that old, which really blew me. Kind of blew my mind a little bit. But I digress. My guy Mr. Mechanical said, besides Andy Cruz, Tank, or Murata, nobody else is really a competitive fight in that division versus Core. You forgot about Frank. You got Andy Cruz, you got Frank, you got Tank, you got Merritt Tyler, right? Excluding Devin Haney, right? Because he may be at 140, but throw Frank Martin in that mix. Throw Jermaine Ortiz in that mix, right? Because Jermaine Ortiz faced off against Lomachenko, right? He gave Lomachenko a pretty good run. Some people feel like that Jermaine Ortiz may have beaten Lomachenko. It's crazy how everybody feel, oh, Jermaine Ortiz beat Lomachenko, but you think Devin lost, and Devin landed more punches on Lomachenko than Ortiz, but I digress. But you got Jermaine Ortiz down there, right, as well. The fight I kind of want to see, just real quick, since we talking about it, right? Cheese versus Merritt Tyler. Cheese versus Keyshawn. Ortiz versus Keyshawn. Some of that mix, man. I think it's time for those guys to start mixing up over there on top line. But I digress. Shout out my guy, Mr. Mechanical. And De La Santos. I'm going to rent you up too, Mr. Mechanical, before it's over with. Before it's over, I'm gonna get you rinsed up. Make sure you remind me, Mr. Mechanical. Make sure you remind me to get you right. My guy OTB says Shakur falls asleep in the pocket. Once he gauges your power, he do that against Edwin. He will wake up in the Las Vegas hospital. Yeah, like he kind of, yep. He take, if he feel like that you can't hurt him, right? If you feel like you can't hurt him, he will fall asleep on there, let you punch on him a little bit. Valdez was able to punch on him a little bit, right? Masterclass performance against Yoshimi. It was another guy. Who was it? Valdez was able to punch on him a little bit. Somebody else was able to punch on him a little bit. Not Yoshimi, not Jamil Harris, but it was one other person who was able to kind of, get to him just a little bit. You know what I mean? But Valdez for sure was able to land some shots on him, right? Valdez just couldn't hurt him. Valdez said it. He said, man, he was just so big. He was so strong, I couldn't hurt him. He was just too big, right? But, yeah, if Shakur Stevenson feel like you can't hurt him, Shakur Stevenson most definitely going to start walking you down and going for the kill. And if Edwin Santos can't land, right, you could have power, but you got to be able to land that power. If Edwin Santos can't land his power, he's most definitely going to get stopped by Shakur Stevenson. I tell you that. Because, right, you could have power, but you got to be able to land it, right? People say Shakur Stevenson don't got power, right? But he lands so often, he lands so cleanly, he lands so swiftly, so smoothly, right? You don't see it coming. He landed with so much technique that it creates power, right? But people swear that he don't got power, but he creates power with his skill, right? You got some guys who have power, but they don't know how to put their power on you. They don't know how to make their power land. Don't know how to make their power count. You say Shakur Stevenson don't got power, right? But he know how to make his power land. So he's able to stop guys. Edwin Santos can't find his range. If he can't find Shakur Stevenson, I think Shakur Stevenson will stop Edwin Santos. But if Edwin Santos could get Shakur Stevenson's range, if he could get his timing, or if he could just be, on point throughout the night, maybe Shakur Stevenson is not going to be on the rhythm in that fight, right? But if he could just, be on, if Edwin Santos, could be on his A game, if he could control the pace of the fight, control where the pace is going to be fought, I very well do see him being able to, beat Shakur Stevenson. Now, Shakur Stevenson might not get dropped right, but Shakur Stevenson might not get stopped right, but you don't got to get stopped to lose a fight if you get dropped. You know what I mean? There is a drop element in this fight when it comes to Edwin Santos and Shakur Stevenson, right? On both sides. And I think it's going to be interesting to pay attention to. Shout out my guy, Anthony Monzon. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Ant. Glad you could make it. Shout out my guy, Ant Mob. Appreciate you sliding through the real mob. Shout out my guy, Ant, sliding through this thing. Glad you could make it, pimp. Shout out my guy, Anthony Monzon. What's good, pimp? D-Man, what's good? D-Man, my guy, D-Man, ain't TWT, but that's my boy. He stamped. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, gang. Had another boxing conversation. Shakur Stevenson, Edwin Santos. What's goody? What's goody? Let me keep rolling down. I'm going to try to read all y'all comments. My guy OTB said, Tank Davis fans as slow as Tank talk, but fuck with a few y'all. OTB, a fool. We said Tank Davis fans as slow as Tank talk, but fuck with a few y'all. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. And I love you too, OTB. Tank Davis fans, y'all kind of like Bud fans, man. I kind of like Bud fans. But I fuck with the select few. My Bud fan friends, my Tank Davis fans friends, I think I got the real ones on my side, right? But yeah. Javante Tank Davis fans, it's like crazy, like accountability. Javante Tank Davis is like fans are like a bad girlfriend, a bad ex. No accountability. Like everybody got the ex right where you did everything wrong, right? And she did nothing wrong. Like you did everything wrong and she did nothing wrong because she's perfect, right? Everybody got to act like that. That's how Javante Tank Davis and his fans walk around boxing. But anyway, I digress. My guy Big Dog says, so T, Bill handicap more than the starter cap and the handicap coat be eating it up. How is it cat? Oh man, OTB. Big Dog. I know where you're going, Big Dog. I know you're going with this, Big Dog. What did he cap about? I know you finna. What he cap about this time, Big Dog? And I'm gonna get into this breakdown. Right? But I want to entertain my guy, Big Dog Willie. Big Dog Willie. What did he cap about this time, Big Dog? What he cap about this time, Big Dog? Shout out my guy, Track Media. is that the mass is close. You talking about De Los Santos? You talking about De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson? You talking about De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson? You talking about De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson? De Los Santos will have 2 inches in reach. Also, shout out my guy, Mr. Mechanical, with that tab. We gonna get into the breakdown, y'all. Shout out my guy, Mr. Mechanical. He just pointed out that not only is Edwin De Los Santos, my boy OTB pointed out Edwin De Los Santos is the biggest opponent that Shakur Stevenson faced off. Not only is Edwin De Los Santos bigger than Shakur, right? He got a 2-inch arm reach in him. And that's going to play a factor in Shakur having to gauge the inside, right? You know, Shakur like to take his time, creep in, right, throw his jab from the outside. If Edwin De Los Santos has a bigger reach, that's going to alter Shakur's game plan just a little bit, right? For Shakur to be the size that he is, right, he doesn't have extremely long arms. That I do know, right? You can look at him, like he got kind of T-Rex arms a little bit, right? So the fact that Edwin De Los Santos is bigger with a bigger reach, I think that's gonna play a big part in this right now. Shakur go out here and dominate him. More kudos to Shakur. I'm gonna make sure I give him that extra right? But I think it's gonna be a tough little scrap for him. I think it's gonna be a tough little scrap for him. You know, me personally. Shout out my guy Mr. Mechanical for the info. Anthony said, T, how do you say Edwin De Los Santos is similar to David? He said similar. He said T, would you say Edwin De Los Santos is similar to David Benavidez? How they placed or combination punching? Yeah. That's the bodyguard. That's the bodyguard right there.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about this baby either.
Nah, that ain't the baby. Nah, that's his Princess is his baby.
Who's Princess?
The other dog. That's his baby. That's the daddy. But I digress. Is he similar to David Benavidez? I can see that. Similar to David Benavidez, yeah, I think he's a bit more tactical. I think he's a bit more of a he does have that brawler inside of him, right? But I think he's a bit more of a boxer brawler than David Benavidez. Benavidez is a brawler. He's a puncher brawler, a brawler puncher. I think De Los Santos is a boxer brawler. He boxes and he brawls. David Benavidez brawls and he punches. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think he's a little more. I think Edwin De Los Santos is a little more. I love you too. I think Edwin De Los Santos is a little more well put together, right? A little more textbook. He's a little more textbook than David Benavidez. So I see where you're going at with the way they like to, quick hands. They like to come forward, right? They throw blinding punches. I see where you're going, but I think Edwin De Los Santos may be a little more compact, a little more textbook, a little more technical than David Benavidez. Similar, I will give you that. Some similarities I can see, right? Not overly similar, but some similarities. I see where you was going with it. Shout out my guy Anthony Munzon. OTB says Shakur going to have to show us it's dogging him to win this fight. Shout out my guy OTB. Y'all think Edwin De Los Santos going to take Shakur to the doghouse? Y'all think he go, which is what you want for your fight, right? You want to see if they can take their next step, into the next, level. Y'all think Edwin De Los Santos is going to be the guy to push Shakur Stevenson on the floor? I'm asking y'all this. If Shakur Stevenson, we know it's going to happen one day. Somebody go hit Shakur, he going to get rocked. He may fall or he may just get rocked and have to figure it out. Y'all think that Edwin De Los Santos could very well be the guy who go test Shakur Stevenson chin? For real? Y'all think he could be the guy? Shout out my guy Big Dog Willie. My Big Dog Willie said Frank is a duck. Big Dog Willie, we already talked about this, Big Dog. Shout out my guy Big Dog Willie. We already talked about this. Actually, we could talk about it a little more because if Frank Martin is a duck, then Shakur Stevenson is a duck also when it comes to Devin Haney. But I digress. Because it's the exact same situation, Big Dog. And we had this come up before, Big Dog. And I think you know this, which is why you said this. But we had this conversation before. If Frank Martin is a duck, so is Shakur Stevenson. But I don't think either of them is a duck. But I digress. Shout out to y'all. I got 15 people in here. I need all 15 of y'all hit that thumbs up, turn me up a notch. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this boxing. Let YouTube know that you in the place to be. I know there's other people live right now. You could be anywhere in the world right now. and you chose to be right here. I greatly appreciate it. Help get your boy right. I ain't even got to the breakdown and prediction yet because I did the intros. Now we just having us a conversation. We're going to get to the breakdown and prediction of what I think right now. I want to know what y'all think, about the situation. And we really just bouncing combo off each other this morning. Appreciate y'all. I haven't really just got up and talked to y'all, had a real boxing conversation, in a while. I'm going to try to do it at least in the morning every day if I don't do it throughout the day. Because y'all know I'll be deep in them other sports throughout the day, trying to win football, basketball, like that, trying to win some extra money so I can take care of myself and continue my day and all that good shit, right? So I'm going to try to wake up bright and early in the morning and get my boxing conversations out all the time, every morning, right? So y'all get used to being over here about 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:15, between 6:30 and 7:15, right? Make sure y'all be looking for Southern T because he coming, right? He coming. But I digress. Mr. McCollum said Frank Action seems like he does not want to be the best in the division. My guy Overlord said Shakur win by UD. This is easy money, son. Shout out my guy Overlord. Overlord, you still in the building, Overlord? Again, I told you, I'm talking to everybody, man. Overlord, if you still in the building right now, Overlord, I know this is your first time, Overlord, but what I need you to do is not make it your last time. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. We talk this good boxing every single day, not just today. Overlord, hit that subscription button, man. Greatly appreciate you for joining the family. Glad you can make it, man. Glad you can make it. DP Rocker, what's good? Shout out my guy DP Rocker, TWT in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, gang. Glad you came to hang. Shout out my guy DP Rocker. What's good, family? Coach Joe, Jizzle, what's good, baby? What's good, baby? What's shaking, baby? TWT is in the building. Shout out my guy, Coach Joe. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. When this thing having a boxing conversation. I ain't got to my breakdowns yet, but we getting there. We getting there. He said, I can name 1,000 things he cap about. Shout out my guy Big Dog, man. My guy Coach Jizzle. My guy Jizzle said, Shakur gotta show me. He said, keep that same energy y'all keep for Bud. He gotta show it against high-level competition. OTP said it could eliminate that Bridgeford jab. He liked the lean. Now you talking about the 2 inches in reach from Edwin De Los Santos. It very well could. Edwin De Los Santos having 2 inches in reach on Shakur Stevenson, that's a huge factor. Shakur like to beat you up from range. He like to creep in, hit you, not get hit, stay right outside the range where he can hit you and you can't hit him. If Edwin De Los Santos has 2 inches of reach on him, he's going to have to get inside Edwin De Los Santos' range to get off what he want to get off, right? And if you're in range with Edwin De Los Santos, if you're in range with Edwin De Los Santos, right, that means that he can hit you. And Edwin De Los Santos got cracks. Edwin De Los Santos stopped Rayo, who didn't have a loss or who never been dropped or even stopped. Rayo may or may not have been dropped before, but most definitely never been stopped. I don't think he ever been dropped before, right, Rayo? Right, so him being on the reach is going to play a factor. I think Shakur is going to at least have to find a way in the beginning to get around it, right? Because he got reach and he got quick hands. And we all know if Shakur feel like you got power or he feel like that you could hurt him, that's going to make him real hesitant. So it's going to be interesting to see if Shakur at a point in his career, right, where he stepped through the fire, right, or would that fire make him hesitant? If you get hesitant against a guy like Edwin De Los Santos, you very well could get outpointed to a guy like Edwin De Los Santos, right? Because he's going to fire his shit. He going to fire his shots, right? So I agree with y'all when I say Shakur most definitely got to come with it. I think Big Dog basically saying, right, Big Dog basically saying that he feel like Shakur go sweep him, I think, right? He think Edwin De Los Santos is a joke. But if Edwin De Los Santos, right, Big Dog, I'll pose another question to Big Dog. If Edwin De Los Santos ain't it either, Big Dog, then when is Shakur Stevenson going to fight somebody that's it, right? and I don't want to hear that they ducking him because we very well could be getting Devin Haney versus Shakur right now, right? But I digress. So if Edwin De Los Santos ain't the one big dog, when is Shakur going to fight the one? When he's going to fight somebody worthwhile, right? When he go fight somebody worthwhile? Shout out my guy Overload. He said Santos is a good dude, but that man ain't got no business boxing with Shakur. Shakur was a prospect for a reason. This is easy money. Shout out my guy Big Dog. Shout out my guy Big Dog. He said, how much is Shakur being paid for this fight, DP? I'm not really sure. I haven't checked, but we can check it out right now. We can check it out. We can see if we can find it. I'm not really sure how much he's being paid, but to give you an answer, DP, I can find out for you. I can find out for you. I ain't really sure, but I know what you're getting at. Because you want to see how much he's getting for this fight versus how much he would have got for that Devin Haney fight, right? But he got a guaranteed $1 million to fight Yoshini, right? Let's see. Shakur Stevenson's purse versus Santos. It don't say yet. We'll probably know afterwards. It don't say yet. It don't say yet. But I'm pretty sure we'll have that afterwards. But I'm not really sure how much he's making though. But that's a good question, right? That's a good question. But I digress. My guy OTB said, no, De Los Santos time, weight transition, David just throw until he hits you. Right. He a little more he more tactical. He more a little more textbook with you than David. Yep. My guy Coach O said he got beat up, pillar to the post. Okay. Y'all talking about welterweights. Y'all talking about the welters. Okay, let me keep going. My guy Coach Joe said if Frank a duck, then Cool is definitely a duck, then Daffy duck. Yeah, if one person duck, big dog. If one person duck, big dog in that situation, then they both had to, right? If one person wanted more money, right, and he didn't get it, and we call him a duck, he literally had the chance to do the exact same thing with Frank Martin, and he really did the exact same thing that Devin Haney did, and he tried to make you believe that it was fair, right? And it actually was fair, given the situation. It was fair to him, given the situation that they was in, right? Same case, same scenario, right? But I digress. My guy DB said, "Don't go there, T. Here go Big Dog with the Haney coat. Here go Big Dog with the Haney coat." He said, "I do think Edwin lands his punch. I'm curious how Shakur responds. We never seen him down in the fight, right? At some point, and that's what I'm saying. At some point, man, at some point in his career, right, Shakur is going to have to answer that. Can he take a punch? Like he's going to have to get up off the canvas, or he's going to have to shake loose from a shot, right? And with Edwin De Los Santos having the quick hands that he got, right, with him being the skill fighter that he is, right, the Olympian 290-something wins, right, with him being the fighter that he is, 270-something wins, him being the fighter that he is, I think this very well. I got very well time. You said you got time, OTB. I very well could see, Edwin De Los Santos being the one to test Shakur Stevenson chin, to really test his heart. Because at some point, you got to get your chin tested, you got to get your heart tested. People want to laugh at Devin and whatnot. People say this about Devin. Oh, he got rocked by this dude. Oh, he got rocked by that dude. Oh, Lomachenko beat him. Blase. But one thing about Devin is battle tested. Devin is battle tested now, right? Devin has been in there. Devin has been hurt. Devin has been rocked. He never been down, but he damn sure could have went down. You know what I mean? At some point, Shakur Stevens is going to get tested. And I think big dog. And I think, De Los Santos could be the one, to test him. Very well could be the one to test him. My guy Big Dog said the Haney coat got early to worship Bill Haney. Even my TWT family is very influenced by Bill. Man. Big Dog really, man. DP, he said, stop sneak this. he said, stop sneak this. And man, y'all got to stop it. Edgar Chavez, what's good, Edgar? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Edgar. Shout out my guy, Edgar Chavez. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Edgar. Edgar, you might TWT, but you should be. But you stamp. Let me drop the hammer for my guy, Edgar. But let me go and give y'all. Let me go and give y'all my matter of fact, no, we can go and bring y'all. Let me go and give y'all my prediction real quick before I bring the gang up here. Let the gang talk a little shit. And this fight pretty much for everything we talked about, right? Everything we talked about. Matter of fact, let me give y'all the official rundown. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring y'all up here, but I'm still get them to run down. Here y'all go. I'm gonna bring y'all up here. But let's go to the official. Let's go to the box rate, man. We'll go ahead and get into the breakdown and who we think and what we go think, and then we can get into that good shit that y'all want to talk about. I know what y'all want to talk about, but I digress. We got Shakur Stevenson, 20-0. That 20-0 look good on Shakur Stevenson. I ain't gonna lie. 20-0, 10 knockouts. My boy, 50%. 26 years old, 5'8", with a 68-inch arm reach. Resides in Houston, Texas, from Newark, New Jersey. He facing off against Edwin Santos, 16-1, 14 KOs. God damn, dog. 16 fights, 14 KOs. That shit crazy. But I digress.
A whole lot of TWT shit going on, I see.
What's good, Pimpin'?
So what's the word?
2 inches in arm reach for Edwin De Los Santos, right? Just beat Joseph Bordono from start to finish. Beat him from start to finish. Beat Jose Venezuela from start to finish. Lost to William Foster. That's his only loss. Split decision lost to William Foster too, I might add. So De Los Santos is the bigger guy, an inch taller, 2 inches in arm reach. If we going pound for pound boxing, Shakur Stevenson will be the pound for pound better per boxer, but it's not by as much as people may think, or at least we about to find out, right? Some people think he's a way better boxer. I'm one of the people who think De Los Santos is a little closer to him than people think. If Shakur Stevenson is 100 boxer in this fight, De Los Santos will probably be about a 90. You know what I'm saying? I think it's closer than people think, right? The reach, I think it's gonna be a problem for Shakur, especially early. I think early Shakur gonna have to find. I think Shakur gonna get hit with some shit. You know what I mean? Now the thing is he gonna get hit with some shit early and it's gonna deter him from the whole fight, or is he gonna get hit with some shit early and it's gonna make him go into his bag and make him, have to figure out. Is he gonna make him go into that bite down mode? Like, okay, I'm in the fight. Is he gonna knock a Tila his way through it? Because it's gonna be harder to do that with a guy who, is bigger than you and just as skilled as you, or around the same area as far as when the skills come to. It's gonna be a little harder for you to knock a Tila him, right? If you get that power. So I'm thinking. So my question is Shakur gonna be able to adjust to the early heat that De Los Santos is going to bring? Because he's going to bring some early heat, right? This guy's hands is just as fast as Shakur Stevenson's hands, right? And he got that snapping power, like Shakur Stevenson got that snapping power, except he may have more snapping power. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a good fight. But I do think Shakur Stevenson is going to be able to figure out De Los Santos. Again, De Los Santos, his amateur record, me seeing him on that blood, sweat, and tears, how physically in shape he is, me listening to his trainer talk, that trainer know what the fuck he doing. He's saying, the shit he's saying, yeah, he know what he's doing. You know what I mean? So
I'm saying, take away the line. So they got to eliminate that jab that Shakur like to lean on.
Man, it's going to be good. I'm going Shakur Stevenson because I believe in the talent. I'm going Shakur Stevenson decision because I believe in the talent. I believe in Shakur Stevenson. But I do think Shakur Stevenson is going to be tested in this fight. I do think we're going to see Shakur Stevenson hurt at some point in this fight. And it's going to be up to him not to crumble when he get hurt and to power through that. Now, say what you want. Haney answered that question with Linares, with Lomachenko. He answered the chin. He answered the heart. Haney could take some punishment and not get deterred in the fight. We seen it. You know what I mean?
We gonna say it again. We gonna consider Lomachenko.
Of course, Steve will have to answer them questions this fight, but I think he's gonna be able to pull through. I do think he's gonna get hurt. right? But I do think he gonna get his shit out too. He gonna be able to win this fight. I got Shakur Stevenson by UD, but I think it's gonna be UD because it's a top rank card. But I think it's gonna be a close fight. I think it's gonna look more like a majority decision. But I think it's gonna be. I think Shakur win this fight. UD. I think both fighters at some point will get hurt. Maybe both fighters hit the floor, right? But I got Shakur Stevenson on the cards, on the cards in this fight. I think he'll be able to outbox Del Santos in a close boxing match. Shit might look like Wilder Fury 1 or some shit as far as, you know what I'm saying, the back and forth going on type deal. That's how I think.
So to your reaching, that one.
What up, big dog?
What's happening?
Coach
I
Joe?
got Shakur.
Oh, what's the word, my boy?
Same shit.
I got Shakur on that thing, UD.
It's cracking.
I got Shakur too, but I think
Overlord
that
said Santos has reached. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Brody. Read
Y'all
that.
go ahead.
Oh, no, I
comments first.
think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be really close. I think majority. I think it's gonna be a draw, and then you get Shakur on a close 2 cards, 2 judges. It's gonna be
I
close.
got 9-3
OTB.
easily.
Man, I think I got it. I got it 7-5. I think the kid come out and win 5 good rounds. You understand? I think Shakur win later on in the championship rounds 10, 11, 12, because the kid gonna have to use his legs a lot. We know when you got to box and you got to think for 12 rounds, 3 minutes a round, you understand? What's that? 40-something minutes, you understand? That's a long time to have your brain working and your muscles reacting too, without no lapses. So that's draining. That's why I think
do you
Shakur
think we
gotta
see a
go
lot
to a dark
of
place.
do we see a lot of swing rounds?
Yep, I think so.
I think
I
so.
definitely
Big dog.
think so.
Hold on, let Big dog shoot. So what you think, Big dog?
I said
Big
9-3.
dog.
I think that maybe Del Santo might win like maybe the first round because it's gonna be aggressive, and maybe like the third, fifth. After the 5th round, he ain't gonna win no more rounds. First of all, he's not. How many times has he been to the 12th round? And with a pure boxer and somebody who boxes the whole 12 rounds like Shakur does and never get tired. Yeah, I don't see him lasting
But
that long.
De La
Let me ask
Santos
you.
fought the better comp. My bad, DP.
Yeah,
No,
that's
we said that. We said that about Stevenson, but you fought the better
but
comp. That don't mean
but
shit.
But
that's a
that's
different.
logical.
That's different, man. That's different. That's different, big
How's it
dog.
different? How's it
Well, let
different?
me add, because number one, Earl fought better competition. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? We all know that, and we all know that it was different circumstances in that fight. This fight, I'm not saying that Shakur should beat him. Shakur should actually just beat him. He should. My question is to you is, are y'all just overlooking De Los Santos like that? Because
No, I'm
upsets
not.
happen in boxing.
No, I'm not looking over Del Santo at all. No, I just don't think he's on. I honestly, maybe physically they're matched up, maybe speed,
Uh-huh.
maybe a lot of different things. But I'm talking about when it comes to that mind, the IQ, Shakur is light years ahead of him. Light years ahead of him. And he don't take charge of that distance back and forth. He's a master at that. Probably the best in boxing. And that don't come from just being athletic. That comes from IQ.
That come from a beautiful jab that he
That
used
comes
to
from IQ though too.
and keep you
So
at distance.
so
But
so if
giving
Edwin
up
De La
the 2-inch
Santos
reach
negates the
advantage,
jab,
I don't know
So
that
that doesn't that but
I can
somebody as
consider
skilled
that.
as Shakur it doesn't matter.
so if he
It
negates the
does
jab,
matter though. He in there with another like Olympic boxer. Like this dude got good boxing Olympic pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Now Shakur should dominate him. We all agree with that. He should. But what if them late rounds in this kind of even? Because that's when your boxing IQ comes into play. Like we can't overlook this dude, man. What you say, T? He got like 14 knockouts? 14?
yeah.
So
14
he's a big,
knockouts, 6 fights.
he's a big puncher. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, you know, he's
But
a
how
big
tired?
person.
Like I said, how many times you been to the 12th round with a
That's
boxer
a
that
good
can
question.
move, with a boxer that there's a lot of that. He might spend all his energy out trying to punch as hard as he can to get Shakur.
True, true, true. He
Shakur
could
is
punch
patient.
himself out.
Shakur is patient. He doesn't just sit there and swing on
I'll
you. He's
tell you
patient.
this. I'll tell you this. He got more power than Valdez. I give you that. And he caught
Facts.
Shakur a couple
And all
times.
them right hands Shakur
He
took from
caught.
Valdez,
Man,
I
he
want to
talked
see
to
him
him.
take them from Edwin.
Man, tell him.
Is he quicker than
His
Valdez?
ass going to sleep.
Is he quicker than
You
Valdez?
guys still not. You
That's a
guys are looking at this.
that's a good question.
Like you
Valdez
guys
had
are
the
looking
head
at this.
movement
Yeah.
that
I,
Edwin
I
don't have.
trust Shakur enough that he's going to know what his opponent is. He's not going to sit there and swing with him like he did with Valdez. That's what I'm saying. The IQ comes in the key.
That's a good point, big dog. No, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I mean, it's a thinking man's game.
Well, as much
I
as I
definitely
can
agree.
agree with you, we also got to take into consideration that this kid is going to have the reach advantage. So while you pawing and using that jab, this kid got some power. Not to mention Shakur fall asleep in the pocket. That's how he get hit with all them
How
punches.
many times have you really seen Shakur fall asleep in the pocket?
I seen him fall asleep a lot against Valdez. I seen him fall asleep against Jamel Herring. It's just that none of them have the power to hurt Shakur. So it's not as noticeable. You
You mean
understand? He can
was
get
it
away
falling
with that.
asleep or was he baiting him? Because there's a difference between falling asleep and baiting him.
How you base somebody when you getting hit?
Exactly. Like this is
That's not
boxing,
baiting.
bro. This is hit and not get hit.
Yeah, you
What I'm
swinging
trying
like
to
not
say
trying to get
is
away.
he was letting them hit. He was letting them hit him.
Yeah,
That's
because
not
he
that's that.
gauges their power. I agree
He's
with you
baiting
there,
them.
big
He's
dog.
baiting them. You think he's gonna let him? You think he's gonna fall asleep against somebody who can punch it as hard as he does? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's not. You guys saying he falls asleep, but he falls asleep against people who can't punch as hard as you can. You think he's gonna fall asleep in the middle of the ring like that?
No, I don't
Shit,
think
he
he
do it
should.
against
No.
everybody else.
That's everybody. That's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
else who he bigger than. That's why I noted that this is the first time Shakur going in there with somebody his size. So we
Mm-hmm.
don't know what type of game
Yeah, I
plan.
mean, but you have to say, I mean, there's a lot of holes that Del Santo has. His defense is very suspect. So Shakur can pick him apart. He might not get chances to tee off on Shakur because Shakur is
Well,
very
the kid,
defensively responsible.
well, the kid's
So
defense is his offense. You understand? So as much as we can say he have them holes defensively, you understand? He turns them into counter punching opportunities, and he put his man to sleep when he landed his shot.
so big dog, I got a question, homie. How is Frank a duck and not Shakur a duck? I never heard you
Oh, okay.
explain that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that's what I
explain
want
that
to know.
because
Yeah, yeah.
it's a handy coat. It's a handy coat. How
No,
you
don't
guys be
start
thinking
that
about
Haiti
things.
coach shit. No, don't
It's a
start
handy
that
coat.
Haiti coach. Okay,
Okay.
Haney ain't got to
Okay.
fight till
First of all,
December.
let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
Let's start. Let's
Go ahead.
start with Shakur.
Okay.
Shakur went to the sanctioned bodies, right?
Right.
He went to the sanctioned body, right? And he asked for them. He asked for 50-50, whatever. But it was up to the sanctioned body to make the fight.
Big dog.
To
Hold on. Hold
make
on.
the
Hold on.
set
Hold
the
on.
hold on, hold
Big
on,
dog.
hold on.
No,
Hold on,
I
let me
just want to
finish.
say something.
Let me finish.
Happy. Let me give a happy birthday shout out. Happy birthday, Edgar Chavez, man. I just saw you in the chat, brother. Happy birthday, homie.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
Thanks. Happy
So
birthday.
it's up to WBC to put out the split. Devin, they want to wait around for it. Devin decided to go to 140 and drop his belt. Now with Frank agreed.
No. Frank didn't agree. The promotion agreed. TBG agreed. Frank had to sign off on it.
So what does going to the sanctioning bodies mean, though? I don't understand that. He got sent the offer and he declined and went to the sanctioning bodies. What did the sanctioning bodies tell him?
They told him he was gonna make. They told him he was gonna make 35%, not 50%, like he was shooting for.
Okay, so isn't 35% better than 25%?
Yeah.
But it probably
So
would have been it would have been a purse
Devin
bid.
Devin sent him an offer. Basically, they had to. He said no and went to the sanction bodies. Once he said no, Devin went to fight Regis, right? And once
right.
Devin went to fight Regis, the sanctioning bodies decided since he gonna be at 140. The WBC decided they gonna take his belt, not the sanctioning body. Just the WBC decided we gonna take your belt because you fighting at 140. So the WBC took his 135 belt and gave it to Shakur because Shakur went and signed a petition to be the mandatory for more than 25%. He got 35%. But as soon as he said no, Devin signed to fight Regis. You know what I mean? So that's what that's Big Dog saying that Shakur didn't duck because basically what he's saying is, me and Big Dog had this conversation before. He said Shakur didn't duck because he went to the sanctioning bodies and he got a different fight. He feel like Devin ducked because Devin didn't take less money. Like Shakur wanted more money, right? He went to the sanctioning bodies and got 10 more percent. He got 10 more percent, right? So Devin fought Regis at a different division. So that's where people feel like, oh, Devin ducked because he wanted more money, right? Basically, he fought Regis for more money, a lot more money than he will be getting for Shakur Stevenson.
But he fighting an elite. He fighting the top 3 140 pounder.
Devin getting that fight for Regis is worth about $6 million. They getting $6 million for that. Devin probably gonna get 4. Regis gonna get 2.
But that's
okay.
not a duck.
Damn, and Regis the champion.
Yeah, the WBC champ.
Devin the A side OTB. You know how A side B side go. You know how A side B side go.
Okay, so hold on, T. He started off wanting 50-50. Devin gave him 25. He go to the sanction bodies, get 35, and he still want 50-50.
A nigga that's fighting on a marquee. He's supposed to be a marquee fighter fighting on a Thursday. 150-50.
I'm just trying to understand this. I need some clarification.
Big Dog gonna tell you. I'm gonna let Big Dog tell you.
I just need some clarification. My brother's keeper. What's up, little bro? That's my family right there, y'all.
You guys hear me?
What's good, my brother's keeper? Yeah.
Big Dog, you good?
You guys hear me?
Boy, over there making that money.
Yeah, you good, Rat.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Go ahead, cook, Big Dog.
Okay, so what happened was, hold on. So what happened was that he had Shakur had signed, or Shakur had requested more money. He asked for 50-50, but he didn't get 50-50. We really don't know what it was.
Right.
But he didn't get 50-50. But Devin decided not to wait for the sanction body to make the decision and left.
Yeah.
The thing with Frank Martin is this. Frank Martin agreed to the terms and then left. He's like, nah, I'm not fighting them because I don't like what I have. But he already agreed to it. It's not the same. Because Frank Martin could have went to the second body and asked for more money. Huh? That's the difference.
Tom Brown, Frank Martin's representation agreed to it. Right. He thought it was a good idea.
Okay. Listen to this. Listen to this. So there's a difference. If he didn't agree with it, he could have asked the sanction body for more, but he just said, fuck it, I'm not going to fight him.
No, he asked Top Rank, and they declined. So that's kind of going to the sanction body. Frank wanted to, he wanted extra money. He said it on the Queens of the Ring.
No. He was capping on that shit. He was capping on that lot of that shit.
How do you know he capped?
No, because it didn't add up to what it said, what the paperwork said, huh?
That's crazy. Go ahead.
It didn't add up what he was saying.
If you're saying if your team, then it's team fault. His team ducked for him. I don't know what to tell you.
So
He
Big Dog
should have
Willie,
never. The team should have never ever said they agree with it. That's his problem. That was a problem.
but my
Yeah,
thing
that's what
is,
happened. That's what happened, Big Dog. The team agreed to it. They brought it to him. He said, "Nah, that ain't good enough." He said, "That ain't good enough." That's what
And then
happened.
he said, "I don't want to fight him."
so who
That's not the
who do
same
you
as
think
Shakur.
who's
Shakur
fighting
So
the
moved
tougher
up.
fight?
don't put the two together.
So
Because
Big
Shakur
Dog
didn't
Willie,
turn
who
down
do
the
you
fight.
feel fighting the bigger,
Devin Haney turned down the
harder
fight.
fight now? Do you feel like Devin taking a harder fight
No,
fighting
Shakur
Regis?
turned down the fight, Big
Or
Dog.
do
No,
you feel like
Shakur has a harder fight.
As soon as
Shakur has a harder fight.
as soon as
Shakur did not turn. He turned down the offer, not the fight.
Said no. He said,
Shakur turned down the offer,
right,
not the
right.
fight.
That's what I'm getting at, Big Dog. He turned down the offer, and Devin said, "Ain't no negotiating, bro. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna fight him."
Yeah, and what did he
said
do?
no.
He moved up.
Moved on to a bigger.
Bro, he's the A side.
So he was gonna do that.
Yeah,
anyway.
and the Ace I
Big
had to
Dog,
drop
he was
his
moving
belt.
up anyway, Big Dog. Big Dog.
He moving up anyway.
Anyway.
But hold on, how? But
He was going
what's the
up
point of
anyway.
him offering something if he's moving up anyway?
Because y'all said he didn't want to fight him. That's why
Oh
he
my!
offered him.
See, this is what I'm
Y'all
talking
said he was
about.
scared of him. He said, "Who's scared?"
See, so he offered him a bullshit deal just to save face.
Like, yeah.
So was the Jamel Herring and Shakur Purse bullshit? Yes or no?
Shakur only got 10. He only got 10 more percent than what Devin offered him. He only got 10 more percent than what Devin offered him, bro.
If the Devin fight was bullshit, then was Shakur getting paid more than Jamel Herring bullshit?
No, we're not. No, they took the fight.
No, was it bullshit? You calling that's calling the kettle? You calling the pot?
Hell yeah, that's
it's like the
bullshit,
pot calling
Coach
the kettle
Joe.
black. Come on, bro. You gotta keep it. Come on, keep it a dial, Willie.
Hold on. What's bullshit about it?
Bro,
He got more money. He got more money. He got more money.
Right, he got paid more than.
But they still had a fight. Shakur didn't move up.
That's my brother's keeper.
Bro, he got paid more than Jamal Herring.
But he didn't move up. He didn't try. But Jamel Herring didn't quit. He didn't move up. Devin Haney moved up out the division because he didn't get what he wanted.
We're talking about the purses. You saying he got
No. We're not talking about the purchase. We're not talking about the money at all. We're talking about what he did not do. We're talking about the fight. We're talking about the fight itself.
Big Dog, you smart, Big Dog. Don't do that, Big Dog. Devin Haney did not move at that division because he moved. He was leaving anyway. The first thing Devin Haney said after he beat Lomachenko was what? What was the first words out of his mouth as soon as the fight was over?
So why does he want to keep his belts? So this is what I'm saying. Then Bill don't cap. So you're saying Bill was capping the whole time then? So you said Bill was capping the whole time?
No, they took his belt because he moved up. No, I'm not saying
you said no. What did Bill say? What did Bill say? What did Bill Haney say?
Man, y'all got to get out this Bill Haney shit, man.
No, but Bill Haney capping. We confused all the cult members.
Man, come on, Big Dog.
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
He doing what he's supposed to do, man.
Cap? Yeah, I cap for my son too.
Well, who don't cap? Angel Lopez
don't cap on their kids.
But you gotta be going with the shit. You guys be going with what Bill be saying though. That's the problem.
I mean, why is it always Bill though, Big Dog? I mean, who don't cap though? You know what I'm saying?
What I hear from the coach is because Bill said that. Bill said it like that. And I hear that a lot.
Bill, you got to get out this.
Man, Bill said some crazy shit last week, and Bill had said some shit.
Big dog. This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
We talking about Devin and Shakur, bro. We talking about Devin and Shakur. We talking about Devin and Shakur. It was never capped. Devin.
What? Bill don't cap?
Shakur,
who don't cap, Big Dog?
On this.
Oh no, okay. Now who don't cap?
Bro, Bill promote. That's what he do.
Bill promotes and cap. Yes, he does.
He's a promoter.
Jesus Christ, man.
He's a promoter,
don't
bro.
Every promoter cap?
That's bad.
I mean,
what I'm saying is I don't mind. What I'm saying is the coach be running with it. You gotta be running with what he says for word.
Look, Shakur's coat be running with shit too.
Big dog,
I mean, I don't
big dog,
understand. Go ahead, T.
Big dog. Hold on. What you trying to do, big dog, is you trying to make some shit cap that's not cap though. Know what you trying to do? You trying to get us to agree that Bill be capping on some shit he's not capping about. He's not capping about this.
What did he do to cap?
He's not capping about this.
He said, listen what he said. This I want me to bring some stuff he capped about.
Go ahead, shoot.
Huh?
Shoot.
Do you want me to bring up some stuff that he capped about?
So it's just Bill, big dog. That's the only question I got for you, man.
No, I can say no. This is what he said. He said this. He said this in the middle of summer. Oh, I'm going to stay. Devin's going to stay until the end of the year at 135. We're not going to go nowhere. We got to fight Shakur or Tank. And what did he do? A couple of weeks later.
But didn't he say he did stay till the end of the year?
He ain't. No, who he fighting at?
He's fighting at 40.
Where he fighting right now? Where is he fighting at right now?
He said
Where's he fighting at right now?
Right.
Tank got locked up.
Hold on, big dog. Wait, let me
answer. No, you guys making excuses. Come on, man. What did he say?
Right before
he's capping.
Listen, big dog. Listen, big dog. You asked the question, right? Right before Lomachenko fight, they asked Devin Haney about at the beginning of the year. He said one thing, right? That's why you gotta update your information, right? Right before the Lomachenko fight, they said if Devin have if it's hard for him, then we go up to 140 for better opportunities. And right after the Lomachenko fight, they said it again. We going up to 140 to fight Regis.
So why did he say later on that he's saying to 135? See, this is what I don't understand. Why did he say something different?
Listen, I got you.
You got me. Keep that nigga lie.
If they lose, why would Devin? Devin probably not gonna be at one. He probably not gonna be at 140. 140 if he lose the Regis, big dog, right? He got 3 belts at 135, right? He got 3 belts at 135. If I lose to Regis, all my control is at 135. So that's where I'm going.
Okay. There's a lot of ifs. There's a lot of ifs. I'm saying what Bill Haney said one thing. He said
that's what it is. I'm telling you what it is.
Hey, big dog.
I'm telling you what it is. That's what he said. That's what Bill Haney said. That's what they said.
Hey, big dog. Let me ask you. So if Bill is such a liar, then what was Shakur doing in they sections at the club then on the little marquee?
I think he got a phone call. So he had to drop off.
Is that cat? Is that lie?
He did pop off.
Are we gonna keep it fair on both sides?
I just can't consider it a dub because Dev went and fought a tougher fight. I feel like Regis is a tougher fight.
No, he fighting a top 3 140 pounder.
Yeah, I can't knock that. I'm sorry, I can't knock that at all.
I just don't get. You're right. Regis is a good fighter, and I don't understand. My thing is, man, if the dude is making hard to make weight at 135, they want him to stay down there to keep draining himself, to keep putting himself through this hardship for a fight when these dudes can easily move up or fight at a catch weight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't get that part right there. And then, my thing is, okay, even if Bill cap, who don't cap? We've heard other promoters cap. Teofimo Sr., Angel Garcia, all these other, people who out there talking about their sons. I don't get it why it's just so on Bill Haney. That's the part that I don't understand. Because this Haney coat shit, Shakur got a coat too. I don't know if y'all peeped that shit. Tank got a coat too. It's boxing. But, if Big Dog want to run there, that's the homie. It is what it is. I just don't understand it. Like, it's just this disdain for, like, promoting your son.
Bro,
I don't get it.
Cap. He's talking about signing a contract when there was no contract ever offered.
And then Joe, the fucked up part about it is he begged Lomachenko for a fight after Devin beat him.
Bro.
And I'm like, you out here looking bad. And Lomachenko turned him down. Yeah, and I'm like, but that ain't capping. I'm like, and then got mad at him because he said no. It's crazy, man. It's
We
just
here, big
crazy to
dog.
me. We here, big dog. I just don't understand that though, man.
We here,
Like, I
big dog. We
mean,
here.
you know, and this is just me looking at it from a different side of, you know, I ain't going off nobody's logic or nothing. I'm just looking at it from a different sense.
Me, OTB. I thought you got me, fam. You didn't get me, bro. Oh shit.
What you say, bro?
What the fuck happened? I thought you
I
got
ain't
me, bro.
win. Yeah, I popped your
Damn.
ass.
Oh,
You
That
ain't
was
get
for
me
the
now.
basketball league. Hey, if I ain't beat nobody, I was gonna beat T, y'all.
Damn. OTB, I thought I was gonna lose, fam.
damn.
I knew I got
Bro.
your ass. I was up looking at that shit last night.
Hold
I
on,
say,
who went
ooh,
over?
Damn, you won.
Damn, that's
That's
crazy. I
crazy.
thought I
That's
lost
crazy.
it whole.
Man, I was up 20-some
Yeah, he
points.
said, damn, you won. I won, bro. He was up 40
Hell
points. Bro. He
nah.
was up 40,
Nah,
bro.
yeah, you was up 40.
I know y'all
Man,
cheating me
nah.
now. Hell nah.
Bruh,
I
Gabe
demand
Davis
a
still had
recount.
Gabe Davis. How many players?
I
No, you had
demand a
Gabe Davis and
recount.
Cook, right?
My bad, though. My bad, y'all. Damn, I thought I was gone, bro. I thought I was gone, dog.
Ain't nobody dropped out the basketball league. Cut me in.
Man, because we had this salary draft this year, so it won't let me start. It won't let y'all auto draft. I couldn't start
See,
it.
I'll take somebody
y'all.
who ain't active. You know what I mean? Ain't no dead slots.
Is everybody playing in that job?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I got a serious question for the pimp.
Merch.
When was the last time y'all?
Go ahead.
When was the last?
My bad.
When was the last time? No, you good. When was the last time y'all seen a Thursday night fight?
Shit, back in what? The 10s, maybe?
I'm just asking. I mean,
Nah.
We
I
already
remember. I
this
remember
magnitude?
Thursday night fights of this.
Of this
Yeah, of this
magnitude?
magnitude.
I have
Yeah.
never.
Me either.
Right.
Me either. Yeah.
We already talked
Me
about
either.
this.
But
I have
in
never
they
seen
defense-
a title fight. I have never seen a title fight on a Thursday night. Never.
But in
Never
their
seen
defense, y'all, they
I
trying
seen
to
Serrano
appeal to a different market.
on a Friday night. Serrano on a Friday,
But
never on a Thursday.
we talk about
They
Shakur.
trying to appeal
He
to a
supposed to be
different
the creme de
market.
creme. We talk
They-
about
I get that.
They trying to
I get
appeal
that.
to
OTB,
them race
now
car
OTB.
drivers
OTB, tell me,
in Vegas for the week. You
OTB,
understand?
tell me
They
what
open
market,
that.
bro, because if
They hoping that they can bring
I'm
some
looking
of
at
them
it,
over.
bro,
Go ahead,
I'm looking
T.
at it like you putting it on a Thursday.
Against the
You put it
Bengals
on
and
a
Ravens
Thursday,
playing
right?
at
So,
that. Like,
okay,
I'm like,
for viewership, I could see why you would do it. Okay, a Thursday, people will watch it a Thursday. You at home on a Thursday night, you will watch it. But if you're trying to get people to come, that's a fucking Thursday night, bro. Niggas got to go to work in the morning. People got if I want to watch it, right? I got to call off. If I want to go, if I'm a Shakur Stevenson fan, I want to go to it. Now I don't have a job, so I could go to it, right? But the average person, they gotta miss a day to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's inconvenient as fuck if you're trying to get people to buy tickets. You know what I mean? That's
But
inconvenient.
DP said it. Bruh, you're going against the Baltimore Ravens and Cincy game. You're going against a juggernaut, a billion-dollar corporation. I don't care if it's on Amazon Prime. You think people going to tune into a fight with the Shakur has a popular name or Edwin Santos on Thursday, bro? Over
right.
a North AFC North Division game.
Right. And my thing is,
that's tough.
Y'all think that's Bob Aaron fun? Because I mean, I feel like that date could have been like, or the fight could have been on a Saturday night. Like even you said it to you, a Friday night, like, motherfuckers getting off work. They like, yeah, we ready to go watch this fight, but a Thursday night, bro.
Bro, this is where you put your prospects on. Not on Saturdays. You put your prospects on Thursdays.
Right.
Right.
It's a prospect fight, bro. That's crazy.
Right.
OTB.
Right.
OTB was saying something about the market. Like what market would they be trying to reach on a Thursday?
The
now,
Formula One
television,
market,
I can see.
It ain't about the viewers. This ain't about none of that. This about them appealing to them race car drivers who gonna be in Vegas for the weekend. For all of them people who coming in for that Formula One race, that's Saturday.
Dropping gems.
Hey, oh, I ain't even
That
think
makes
about
sense,
that.
OTB.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nah, he did. Bob
So
did say
That makes
so
sense.
OTB,
Frank did say
OTB, OTB, I get it, OTB. So that's why you're not worried about people going to the fight, because gonna be motherfuckers already there. They gonna go to the fight.
Facts.
Yeah.
They
Now
going
I
to the
get it.
fight
Okay.
because they coming in
That was my only question.
Thursday
That was my only
for the
question.
race
Why
on
would you do
Saturday.
that? This literally for a niggas in Vegas fight. It makes sense though. Now this is for niggas in Vegas. It makes sense. This is literally
That's a
for
good
niggas in
point.
Vegas to go to this fight. It makes
because
sense.
the race car ain't to the weekend, so it's like people gonna try to find something to do. You gonna go gambling. People gonna
Something
say,
to
"Oh
do,
shit,
yeah. Oh,
it's a
it's
boxing
a
event."
fight
They gonna see it on the billboard.
on the Thursday.
see
Oh, it's a
Shakur on the
Thursday. Let's go to this fight. Ain't nothing else doing the Thursday. It makes sense. I get it. It's a
And
Vegas nigga fight. I
Thursday
get
for
it.
Formula One, Thursday in race car driving is qualifying day. That's the day that they all got to qualify for the race on Saturday. So you
Okay,
gonna
that
have
makes sense.
time trials. You got a lot of potential new fans that they trying to bring to boxing. Not only that, y'all, let's also remember that Bob Arum never wanted this fight. Bob Arum wanted Navarrete versus Valdez, but Shakur fucked up that bag. So now you trying to get up out of there after your next fight. You understand? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put your ass on a Thursday.
Wanted Bud too.
With
Bud
Navarrete.
was gonna sue, so he had to put that fight on.
Fact.
Okay.
So
If Bud ain't
a
never
lot of
sued,
different variables in that.
So what? Okay, so let me. Okay, because I'm trying to figure out like why the $4 tickets then? Why ain't it sold out yet? Like why? Because I mean, BF showed the where the seating is at and everything. That fight is barely selling. So you think Bob is like okay?
You betting on the gate. You betting on people buying.
You betting on the gate.
You
Yep.
betting on people walking around. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. And you go because you go see it on. They're gonna have it on billboards out there. So most of the people are gonna be like, oh shit, it's boxing. Like people who don't even not even casual. Just pull up.
Yeah,
that's
let's
something
pull up.
I would do. Honestly, if I didn't watch boxing, I'd be like, oh shit, we ain't got nothing to do right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. No, that
And
makes sense.
let's be
That
real,
makes sense.
You taking a
Let's
big
be real.
risk.
Boxing needs a casual audience. Like you understand, we fighting for fans, y'all. It ain't a lot of diehard boxing fans.
So this is a prospect fight to y'all.
It should be a prospect night. I think it's a big risk. I believe it's a big risk to do.
It's a big risk.
I believe it's a big risk.
They trying to get some eyes on Shakur. Yeah, they're trying to get some
It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense.
New eyes. You understand? It's about them. They know we gonna watch it. They want new eyes. They want some of them Formula One fans to convert over to go to this fight and say, damn, I was highly entertained. What was his name? What was his name?
Okay.
Now I'm keeping up with them. You understand? Which is
I ain't never heard nobody break it down like that. That's real shit.
Yeah, y'all
but
know.
I feel like on the flip side, Shakur, this type of fight on a Thursday is like I see like the reward upside of it, but it's also risk factors into that. Because I can't see
what risk
viewership. Viewership.
Yeah, viewership. You talking about you going against the AFC North? You going head to head with a juggernaut.
And the NBA playing on Thursday night. I mean,
you got college.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. College basketball
is back. You got college football. They getting viewership because they Tuesday through Saturday.
Well, on Saturday, the network making it clear. They not cutting off their college football, which is $1 billion industry. They not cutting off their NBA, which is $1 billion industry. Now we got to look at ESPN, and we got to look at what dates they gave them to be available. Because ESPN ain't losing that college football money that they running until 10:30, 12 o'clock on Saturdays, giving Pac-12 West Coast games.
Right.
Not to mention, you understand, you run the risk of you got to fight the actual crowd from the Formula One race in Vegas on Saturday. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's a good point, man. Now that makes sense.
The fact that the race is in Vegas, that make That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I
But
ain't never
shit,
heard that. Yeah.
They was going to put it in New York or Vegas. I guess they chose. Yeah,
They put it
that
in
makes sense.
T-Mobile. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, T-Mobile Arena small. Didn't we give Ryan
Nah, that's
Garcia a lot of
15.
flack for selling out T-Mobile?
That's 17. No, that's 20. I think it's 20.
Yeah, it's
20K.
20,000. But
Yeah,
we
they
gave
cut it
Ryan
out.
Garcia
Yeah,
the utmost slack
Yeah, they gonna
when
cut
he
it out.
sold
They
out
gonna cut it out probably
T-Mobile
about
Arena.
2,000 probably. Something like that. They probably
Well,
No, they're gonna cut
I
that
hope-
bitch down.
If that's the case, and people pull up at the fight, I hope it does well, man. I mean, I don't want to see his numbers tank because of, for real. I want to see him shine. I'm just trying to figure out, like, at his magnitude and the fight not doing so good a Thursday night, how can you ask for 50-50? That's my point. I mean, shit, 35% look better than 25%.
Well, to me, whenever you talking about any of these A-class level boxers and you getting in the ring with another one, if you respect their talent that much, respect their pockets that much. So all of these
Okay.
guys, when it come down to these A-level fights, should be going 50-50 down the middle. Otherwise, you go 50-35, and the winner get the extra 15. You understand? But to just say that anybody don't deserve half of something, and we know that they're equally as talented, I got a problem with.
But
There's a lot of
OTB, this
egos
is what I would say. Undisputed, 35%. You feel like you can beat this man ass, take the money.
And
You know what I'm saying?
I personally, yeah.
Take the money. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna get your belts. I will never fight on free TV again.
But he don't.
That's-
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any pay-per-view numbers to back himself. Devin Ray Devin Ray have what, 2, 3? Don't matter what the fight do, but he gonna have 3 to back him. So the number is just the percentage just gonna get higher for Devin as it goes on. If he sell out that Chase Center and that gate does well, Shakur is just shooting himself in the foot.
It's been reported that Davis and Regis getting $6 million total for their fight because they both technically, DAZN guy. Regis is a DAZN guy, and we know DAZN love Devin, right? Devin really fight on DAZN when he's not with Top Rank. Majority of his 95% of his career has been with DAZN. So he's basically 2 DAZN fighters, pretty much. You know what I mean? Reported they get $6 million for their fight, 4 for Devin, 2 for Regis. So
that's
Devin,
guaranteed. That's not the
guaranteed.
game.
Yeah, guaranteed.
It's guaranteed. Okay,
It's
so
guaranteed. Yep, it's guaranteed.
It
so
can get
Devin,
up to
basically Devin right back to his, because people want to talk about money this and money that. Man, before Devin had to go to Top Rank to make that sacrifice, like everybody need to understand, right? Before Devin had to make that sacrifice that niggas don't want to make, because niggas ain't really champions at heart. They don't really want to be champions. They want to make money. Now we know that, right? So I know
Say that shit again,
I know what you about now.
Say that shit again.
Yeah, OTB heard me. OTB felt me. So now I know that, so I get it, right? But, a champion is going to take, whatever the fuck you give them, really. For the most part, all right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna win anyway.
Period.
That's the only point I was trying to make. That's the point I was trying to make right there.
So we know what you're about now. So I get it. So I know where to put you at now. So I know I don't make people be. That's one thing I learned at 32 years of life. You can't change nobody. They gonna be what they is. They could mask it for a minute, but they gonna be what they is. You know what I mean? So I know what you is now. Now it makes sense. It all makes sense now. So you want some money. Like if you want to be a champion, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. David ain't finna make a sacrifice and then come back and sacrifice for you. Now maybe if you was really his partner, now you showed that you was snake at this point, right?
He showed his hand.
You had to play it cool a little more money. You could have been like, hey, come on, David, bro. I used to ride in the back seat with you, bro. Damn fool. David probably been like,
I mean, T, you telling the motherfucker that you gonna beat his ass.
You can't even do that no more. So you gotta take what you get.
You telling a dude you gonna beat his ass on the street for free.
You get in the dude, bro. You supposed to be my brother. You used to ride in my daddy's backseat. You used to call my daddy uncle. You supposed to be my brother, nigga. The biggest night of my life, the biggest win of my life, nigga. I just beat David beat Lomachenko. If for me, it would have been I just beat Floyd Mayweather. I just beat Floyd Mayweather. You get in the ring and tell me I lost and he the best, Floyd the best, and you'll be my ass. Now you don't
That's
get your
fucked
trick
up.
ass away from me.
That's fucked up.
Ass away from me. What you mean? What you
Yeah,
mean?
that is some hating ass shit.
That's some hating ass shit.
I'm lumped up and shit. You get in the ring and tell me I lost. What type of shit you on, fool? What type of shit
So,
you on?
yeah.
Bro, you tried to
Yeah.
set yourself up
To the
with
party.
Lomachenko. You got on knee pads, and that nigga turned you down. You did all that.
Yeah.
That boy real.
Yep.
That man real self. His real self came out that night, bro. He was like, Devin,
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah.
He just
Showed
too
his
big.
hand.
He just
Yeah.
too big now.
He showed his hand.
Yeah. When people show you who they are, believe them, man. Believe them.
And I got a
Believe
problem. I got a personal problem with Regis having to take the low grade in the Devin fight, and he's a 2-time champion at that division. You got
True.
3 belts down
Okay.
there. That don't mean shit up
Right.
here.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. That's
Yeah.
true.
Some bullshit in
But
boxing, bro.
OTB, okay. Hear this out, right? Okay, so when we went, not us, because we hardcore, right? We know both them guys. We know, so we watching
Right.
to see both of them, right? But when the average person see that fight, when they see Prograde and Haney, what's the recognizable name on that joint?
Haney.
Haney,
You
of
damn near
course.
go think Prograde Mexican or something. You damn near go think he a Mexican or something. When you first see that, you damn near be like, okay, he fighting a Mexican dude. You know, the average person type shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he fighting a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? But Haney is the name that you know. On top of
In the US, in the
he gets
UK,
all the percentage right.
UK,
Most
Regis
that he
Prograde
ever-
is that name.
Huh?
In the UK, Regis is that name.
Regis,
Given
they,
that-
yeah,
But they
yeah.
fighting in the state. They
They
fighting
know
in the
Regis.
states.
Yeah.
They fighting
Regis
in
got the
states.
UK, but the UK know Devin the same way they know Regis. So that's an equal ground. That's equal ground.
But they fighting in
Ooh,
the
I
states.
don't know. I don't know.
Now
though,
Regis
T.
is no. Now Regis is yeah. That's
Regis is loved
Regis
over
is
there
more
from
popular
that
than
Josh
he is
Taylor
here.
shit.
Facts. Regis is more popular there than he is here. But that's what I'm getting at. Devin is popular here, and he just as popular. They know who Devin is from the UK because they know who Lomachenko is. They know everybody's seen that shit. Everybody's seen that shit. They know,
Right,
you know,
but
they know
but you ain't never, but Dev ain't never fought over there. You feel me? Like
Facts.
you understand? They've seen Regis, they
Yeah.
supported Regis. So when it come to, although you have it in the States, okay, I give you that. That's +1 for you. Now we talking about outside the States. You understand? Is that a pay-per-view fight? Regis and Devin, is that a pay-per-view fight or is that just a DAZN fight?
No, it should be a pay-per-view, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's a
It's,
pay-per-view.
It gotta be.
yeah, it's got to be a pay-per-view fight. You can't go from Lomachenko to go back to free TV or whatever. You know,
Right.
you can't
Given
do
that-
that.
given that that's a pay-per-view fight,
It gotta be.
and
pay-per-view.
we don't have to equivalate pay-per-view numbers. You
Right,
understand? I'm the bigger name on the pay-per-view level.
right.
You're
I
the
don't think
bigger
so.
name in the
I don't
state.
think so. Devin did.
UK fans different than us, bro. They don't stream shit. UK
Right.
fans be buying.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
but Devin did one with Lomachenko, right? So, but Devin known in the UK though, so it ain't like they know who
We
they
call
know.
Roma and MSG.
But they know who he is though. Like they and then okay, so boom, okay, OTB. What about Australia? So Devin got Australia. So I got the United States and I got Australia.
Did
They love
Devin,
me in Australia.
can we be for
Like,
sure
they love-
Devin won over fans from Australia?
OTB is Tim
I
Zoo
think so.
and Devin
Are
Haney
we-
in Australia, dog? There's 1 and 2. There's 1 and 2 in Australia right now, dog. Tim Zoo and Devin Haney, dog. That's how it go, bro. In Australia, bro.
Hell nah, Tim Zoo little brother, bigger than Dev.
Hey, look, Devin Haney. Hey, look, OTB, Devin Haney.
whooped Cambosis,
Devin Haney
man.
whooped
Shit,
Cambosis'
I ain't
ass.
happy about that shit.
Devin Haney whooped Cambosis' ass in front of 30,000 motherfuckers. In front of 30,000 motherfuckers. In front of
It then had to do it again
35,000 motherfuckers. though.
twice.
And them motherfuckers
Hey,
wasn't
he did
cheering.
it
You understand?
again. He did it again in front of 20,000 motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
I don't know. That's interesting. But the biggest
Oh.
problem for me, given that, you eliminate, you understand, the
But look though,
prestige. You eliminate what I put into this division. You
don't-
coming up here.
Don't look at it percentage wise, right? Regis Prograde got $2 million for this, bro. Guaranteed. That's not even back end. That ain't nothing else. He getting it at the door. That's at the door.
He's the champion. He's
right.
the champion.
But I'm saying
I got the only belt. I'm gonna walk in the ring with the only belt that we fight.
That means he'll take home at least $3 million. At least
now remember, we blackballed Boo Boo Andrade for this shit when he was fighting Jermell Charlo, and he backed out of that fight because Jermell was making the most. It was so hard for Boo Boo to get another fight. However, now we've reached the time when a Frank Martin can do the shit. We for sure he gonna get another championship chance.
Now,
yeah, I mean, Dev can get the top number.
Boo Boo won't get $2 million either.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro, it's the same shit. It ain't the same place.
Different from one.
So
it's the same shit, just a different toilet. You right.
OTB basically saying that he should have got more money. Yeah, I can agree with that. But he negotiated that shit too. So it's kind of like you getting this $2 million, you either take it or leave it. So Regis said, fuck it, I'll take it.
No,
right. Given that he ain't gonna get $2 million.
No, remember, y'all, he did have a problem with the pay, but I think they increased it. I think something happened to where Regis was like, all right, cool. Something happened to where he was like, all right, cool. But he did have a problem, and then
because they were supposed to fight. They were supposed to fight in October.
Yeah, they were.
They got pushed back.
It got pushed back because of the money issues. But yeah, I see your point, OCB. I see what you're saying.
Something happened though. What you got to think, but Regis, I remember, bro, they was saying Regis made his highest payday for Ivan Raddick, but he got $800K for a fucking Triller fight, right? I said, damn, bro, Regis' highest payday, $800K? I was like, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Regis about to get $2 million for this on the front end. Like he probably gonna get that.
And he'll never make nothing less than that again. Win or lose.
Well, that's also because Regis went and fought in that Super Series. You understand? When he fought in that Super Series, all them guys took lower pay cuts.
Right.
And you understand? Shit, you had to because they was doing that shit to become champions. So when you trying to
a guy like Regis,
that's my problem.
Like a guy like Regis, though. That's what you want
trying to become a champion.
They guarantee you fights. But Regis really got it out the slums. That's what I'm getting at. Regis got this shit out the dirt. He wasn't no Olympian, no shit like that. Like Regis fighting that Super 6, that's Regis like, hell yeah, I got 4 fights in a row. I can get some bread on. You know what I'm saying? That's Regis' program, bro. Think about it. Regis fought on every platform. Nigga signed with the Bella. Nigga done fought on fucking Boxer. Nigga done fought on The Zone. Nigga done fought on Max.
Yeah, dog, man.
Triller.
Nigga done fought on Triller. Nigga done fought on ESPN. Nigga done fought on some niggas we ain't never heard of before. Some niggas that own a bar. Remember that shit? What name of folks that own the bar? He fought with not too long ago. He fought with them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
He said he got it out the mud.
Bro, he that. So what I'm saying is, bro, Regis get $2 million, bro. That's that
Regis.
And he like Regis was a boy. He could breathe a little bit, bro. He could be like,
I can't be okay with. I feel you, bro. I feel you. You understand? 2 million is 2 million. But when we reach a point in time where I don't get where we can discredit everything this man done did at this division financially, based off of somebody who's trying to accomplish what he's accomplished in this division. So you understand that I don't got no like shit. Okay, I feel that you did it down there, but I can't discredit what this man already did up here.
Right.
You understand? Financially, and make it benefit you more when you coming up here. Like you coming up here. Shit, so even negotiating wise, like shit, that's saying that now I gotta just be happy with a number versus I'm a 2-time champion at this division. You understand? Like you say, I done fought on every network and platform. I've helped this division build. I've been a name that people can mention in this division for 5-6 years. You understand? I'm one of the top 3 names at this division. Even when it was Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, and you understand? The likes of that 3. We still was pitching Regis. We had to pitch Regis then because they ain't want to give him none. So we had to go and bring up Progray's name. So to say that I feel like a Devin Haney, who, regardless of what you accomplish down there, now you have to show me that you can maintain it up here. Why are you the A? I can't say that you the A side. I can't even say that you the A side inside the ring because I ain't seen what you gonna do at that weight yet.
That's a good point, bro.
I've never seen you there. You haven't even petitioned at this weight. You understand? Yeah. So the fact that you can walk into a championship opportunity and make more than me.
Everything you said, OTB, may be true, but everything you said is about his skill, his talent, and what he did inside of boxing, right? But their bottom line ain't based on it. You know that. Their bottom line ain't based on it. Now it's fucked up. But the bottom line is based on who know you. And people know Devin in this fight. They know Devin in this fight.
Y'all see the Ohio on my shit, bro. We gotta eliminate this Don King ass shit in boxing.
For sure.
Ohio and I, man. That's some Don King ass shit if I done heard something. Well, let me tell you, baby. He gonna make more because everybody knows the champ, baby.
Only in America. Only in America. Only in America, bro.
Everybody know Devin Haney. Like I said, when you see Progray, you probably thought it was a Mexican on the card. Now he's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a talent. This ain't about a talent. This is about that green dollar, that green buck. And when it comes to that green dollar, that green buck, that boy Devin Haney has ran them up.
Hey, man, I'm just thinking about all the celebrities gonna be in the Bay Area, man, because you already know the basketball history in the Bay Area, the football history. Damn, this shit gonna be crazy, bro. This shit gonna be crazy.
The rappers,
I know, brother. I know this.
Oakland got some rappers now.
I know, dog. I'm just like, man, I was just thinking about E40, Spice 1, 2 Short, like all these MCs.
Old ones. I'm gonna name some young ones. Cookie Money. You gonna have
Cookie Money hard. Cookie Money.
Them niggas from South Cali gonna be there too.
You did. You know the homies gonna drive up from LA.
You already know Golden State.
They go
the Warriors.
They go chop her in. They go chop her in.
Yeah, Coach Joe, you got Mozzie. You got the light-skinned homie. What's his name? Dang, I forgot his name. Man.
I don't know these new motherfuckers, man. I'm listening to y'all. Y'all know them. I'm over here.
Man.
What's good, DS? Too short. Look at DS. Look, DS. What's good, DS? DS.
Clyde Carson, too short.
Yes.
Dame Lillard. You understand?
Dame. Yeah. J Kidd. I'm just saying, man. Like they gonna show up and show out, bro.
Gary Payton. Shit, you gonna have
the football players for sure gonna be in the building.
Oh, you already know.
San Fran.
Yeah, you already know.
Don't forget Golden State. You might see Steph pop up out there.
And Draymond, you know Draymond gonna be there. You know Draymond gonna show up.
Draymond gonna be there.
He be with the shits anyway. He might try to get in the ring and fight shit.
Yeah, Ohio nigga, what you mean?
I'm just saying.
Midwest.
I'm just saying, bro. Midwest,
Ohio,
man.
Boy.
I'm just saying, it's gonna be a good fight, man. But all in all, man, I hope.
Yep, you right.
Yeah, I forgot about Andre Ward.
Yeah.
Filthy Money. That's dude name. Filthy. Dude, big. He kind of.
Oh, big. I know you talking about.
Yeah, Filthy.
I know. Filthy.
Yeah, he got caught pimping, man. Yeah, caught that case pimping. They talking about dude has a bunch of hoes and shit, but he.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be. But hey,
Filthy Rich. Yep.
yeah, Filthy Rich. That's his name. Filthy Rich. Yep. Yep.
He got called pimping is pimping. Damn.
Yeah, he was really pimping though.
What?
Like,
Hey, well, you know, pimping did start out in the Bay Area.
man, shit.
Shit. Yeah, it's gonna be lit, man. But I hope this fight does well Thursday night, though. I really do, man. I ain't gonna sit up here and bash dude, man. I know everybody been, you know, cutting up on him and shit. You know, I just, you know, that whole 50-50 shit, man. I'm just like, damn, dog. Like, man, I would have loved to see that fight. And who knows? We still might get it one day.
I think that's all that it was about, man. They just wanted to try and build that fight up. They know it's coming. You understand? So they got to start the history somewhere. You understand? Right. It got to start somewhere for them to build it the right way. And I'm sorry, man. Given that we all waited 5 years for Errol Spence to fight Bud, we waited 6 years for Floyd and 8 years for Floyd and Pacquiao.
Yep, it looking like
on these magnitudes of fights, why wouldn't they build them up? That's why I keep calling this shit WWE. Shit, this shit is WWF, Ed McMahon, and man, this shit getting ridiculous.
It is, man. It is. You right about that, bro. I mean, you think he'll go up to 140 eventually, though? Y'all can see him going to 140?
Yeah.
Shakur.
Man, look at his man. He won 50.
Yeah, look at his size. Yeah.
He won 60 now.
Yeah, he probably walk around 65 easy.
Man, look at him, man. He is big. I done always. That's been a knock on me for Shakur. Y'all know that.
I don't know how he made 30.
He is big. Look at his shoulders. Look at how his body built. Man, Shakur is big, man. You too big to be at 135. He can go to
47. He can go all the way to 47.
Hell yeah.
That's why I don't understand why they promoters or they training camp or whoever, man, keep them at that weight and they got a natural weight of 147 or whatever. Why do they like have them cut down? I mean, to dominate that weight class, or I mean, shouldn't you fight at what you comfortable with?
Of course it's a gimmick, bro. We all know it's an advantage point. Shit, okay. If I know that you too little and you can't hurt me, then I'm fighting my little brother. I'm fighting my little brother. You can hit me as hard as you want. It ain't going. You not hurting me. You understand? So, and that's a problem when you see careers being based like that. That's why me and Keon was talking about the Terrence Crawford and Canelo fight. No, I don't want to see. If I see Terrence Crawford take that Canelo fight at 68, it takes everything away from how you made Errol look. Everything.
That's a good point.
Hell yeah, you was dominant, motherfucker. You was 165. Shit. Yeah, we expect you to be dominant. You bigger than everybody you fight. So yes, we expect you to be dominant. And yes, it's gonna discredit from your talent and your performance when you do that. When you look at a Shakur Stevenson and a Valdez, just look at his highlights. That boy bigger than everybody you fight. You understand? Yep. Don't get me wrong, Bud was bigger than Ricky Burns. He was a lot bigger than Gamboa. You understand? I ain't gonna not call a duck, but Bud was goddamn it 20.
Right.
The only person that was bigger than him was Jose Benavidez in height and reach. Well, just height. I think Bud had a slightly bigger reach.
Bud got 74-inch reach. And for everybody who don't know what 74-inch reach is, that's Jamal Charlo reach. Yep. Jamal fight at 160. He didn't have a 74-inch reach his whole career.
Nigga 6 foot and nigga 6 foot and up.
Nigga 6 foot and up. Thank you, T.
70 plus reaches and shit.
You got a middleweight reach.
When you get 80, when you get to 80 and shit, you talking about niggas like 6'5" and 6'6" and 6'7" when you get 80.
That's a monkey paw shit.
They got 80.
Hey, you motherfucking stand up and scratch his kneecaps and shit.
You dig? Like, we just gonna call you arms, nigga. Arms, what up?
I'm about 6'2", 6'3". My shit's 71. I mean,
how you feel about him getting stripped,
OTC? I'm 5'9" and my shit like 69 and a half. Like, but I got long arms. Like, you understand?
Hey, how you feel about him getting stripped?
No.
But
That's some bullshit. It's a money play. That's the sanctioning bodies, man. That's some bullshit. You strip this kid. I mean, you strip this man after 90 days, and
That's
you let
yeah.
Errol Spence flip a Lambo, have a surgery. Errol Spence fought 3 times in 5 years. How many times? When do y'all think the last time he defended that IBF belt was? But you gonna strip him? It's a money play. It's about us knowing that it was the IBF, they knew that it was a rematch clause. You understand? Because we knew it was a rematch clause. Y'all got 3% of the 12% that sanctioning bodies get. But when we award this belt to Jerron Boots Ennis, we get all 12%, don't we? We ain't got to split that with the WBA, WBC, WBO. And that's some bullshit. Because that's a money play from the sanctioning bodies. And these sanctioning bodies, man, they a whole bunch of bullshit. We gonna have to have the government, goddamn it. We need the government to watch them motherfuckers because
they'll never unionize though.
Well,
that'll never happen.
Man, I've been writing this shit out, yeah. And you understand, but it's what we need is a alumni boxing commission to govern the sanctioning bodies. We need our past champions to be a part and stay afloat within boxing. You understand? And we glorify that belt more than the 4 main belts. You understand? And that has to consist of them awarding the fight that the fans want, the fight that boxing deserve, and then you have to have the boxers want to be also magnified. You understand?
Get them insurance, man. Like if you unionize and get a collective, like an association, you can fix purse bids.
It's the promoter's job to provide insurance.
For sure.
Let this be clear now. These promoters should be giving these boxers CAT scans so we can make sure your brain all right. You understand? These promoters would be giving these guys year-round drug tests so we can make sure that you committed to the sport of boxing. You understand? Not just the WBO, because I believe the WBO is the only belt that you have to drug test year-round for. You understand? The rest of the belts, you just drug test the night of and previous once your match been disclosed. I mean, once your match been announced, you understand? And agreed on. So, like shit, that's the promoter's job to me. You understand? Because that's part of you protecting your investment. Why would I invest in somebody and I'm not gonna protect my if I'm gonna front you some work, then I'm gonna make sure that you got some licks. I'm gonna make sure you can get to them. I'm gonna make sure you understand, like shit. I ain't fronting you no work and you gonna sit in the house all damn day. Like shit, fuck is you doing? Like shit, that don't even make sense. You don't know no damn body. You new in town. Right. Fuck you thought it was a work for. You understand? Like shit. What you expected? He gonna fuck it up. And that's what these boxers doing. Shit. So until these promoters get to a point where you understand they care enough about the fighter and not just their investment, you understand? Shit, you got to care about the person.
Man, you fix the purse bid, you have them pay insurance. You can also fix the fucking cutting of the weight, bro. Everybody should take a model in combat sports. Everybody around should take a model of one championship. One actually looks out for their fighters who can't make that scheduled weight cut, and they'll make it a catch weight without it being a fine. Like they'll have doctors look at them to make sure is it okay for them to cut this weight. If they can't, they'll meet at an agreed weight without it being a fine. Where these guys not killing themselves. We seen motherfuckers look like zombies on that scale.
Yeah.
And not only that, y'all, you understand? How do your body perform once you lose a half gallon of water?
Right.
You understand? How do your brain work once you lose a half gallon of water? If you tell me that they know that and they doing good just to make weight and get back up to a weight, you full of shit.
Yeah.
You full of shit if you telling me that you even considered that within this process. And you got fighters whose whole careers are being based off of that. I'll use an Errol Spence, for example. I used Terrence Crawford earlier. Shit, Errol Spence, who started at 154, then moved to 140. Y'all knew that this kid walked around at 160 plus. His words was 170. I'm a big boy for real. I'm like 170-ish. And 170-ish ain't 170, 172. That's 174 and up. You understand? So shit, like he say, I'm a big boy for real. Shit, you look at Tank. If you tell me Tank natural weight is 135, 140, you done lost your damn mind. Look at Tank fingers. Look at Tank face. Tank could be a short, fat boy if he was, you understand, just walking around the hood. He'd be a short, fat boy. Look at him. So you not gonna show me his brothers. I bet you they all big. Bet you ain't now one of them skinny and little. Not a one of them. So you understand? You got fighters who whole careers being based off of them being able to drain weight and maintain some type of advantage. Is this really boxing? Once you consider that, how much is the science gonna have an effect on, you understand, you being able to take anything I can physically give you, and this being my natural weight, and this being your weight that, you understand, you can fluctuate and use to your advantage through various ways throughout the fight. Like, we done let this shit get where it's chess, not checkers, and it ain't fighting. Fighting ain't chess or checkers. It's me doing whatever I got to do to beat your ass. Shit.
What is 10% fighting, 90% mental?
You dig? Like shit. So I don't know, man. That's some bullshit to me. And I'm always feel like that. And that's why I'm so hard on how I grade fighters. You know what I mean? A lot of people be like, you don't say nothing good about nobody in your breakdowns. Like, shit, bro, first of all, that ain't what my breakdown's about. Second off, shit, if I can see that, you understand, like, shit, we from the streets. So when we go hit, we gonna match up size-wise. How we match up size-wise. You understand? Pending the non-disrespect factors, and then we gonna take off on whoever. We don't care how big you is. But getting back to the point, like, shit, when I can look at you and see you bigger than everybody you fight, and then yeah, I'm a lot more harsher on you as a boxer, because I gotta factor in what's gonna happen when you fight somebody your size. Then what?
Size, yeah. Or bigger than you, like we got today. I mean, like Thursday.
We ain't even opened that can of worms, T. You feel me? Like shit. Heaven forbid you fight somebody bigger than you. You really ain't gonna be worth a shit.
Shit. Like, look at David Benavidez. That nigga's Eric nigga heavyweight. That nigga belong at heavyweight, but you cutting to 68.
Facts.
And he may go to heavyweight, or he belong at heavyweight. Cruiser.
He another one. You're right. He another one that you could look, and you look at him when he was a kid. He was short. He was fat. He was big. Like
was fat.
Big. Now I ain't got no problem with you getting in shape. You understand? But let's be realistic about this shit. You fighting at 160, bro. What David fight at? 168?
Yeah, 168,
bro. You walking around every bit of 168. You walking around every bit of 220, 200 comfortable. You understand? 200 comfortable, because I expect you to shed 15 pounds. 10, 15, I can take that. You talking about a dub or better?
No, we talking about 30 pounds here.
Yeah, you talking about 30-something pounds. This ain't gonna have an effect on you. I seen somebody in Sean Porter camp, my homie from Cleveland. He say, man, Sean done blew up 24 pounds in 2 days. In 2 days before a fight. 24 pounds.
Sean Porter?
Yeah. 24 pounds, y'all. Yeah.
And Sean
That's
fought what?
crazy.
Junior? What? Sean fought middleweight in the amateurs, right?
Yeah, he another person. You
That's
understand? We
crazy.
could go on and on this
Yeah.
list, bro.
163,
Yeah, he fought middleweight.
163, didn't it? Or some shit
Hell
like
yeah,
that.
he fought Boo Boo Andre, you understand? And Alexander Usyk. And beat them both.
And but Baturvia, not Baturvia. Who was it? It was somebody, not Baturvia. Another one of them middleweights. Was it Baturvia? It was one of them middleweights. Beat him too.
I think it was Baturvia.
Was it Baturvia? He beat him too.
I think
Beat
so.
him. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Man, regardless.
No,
he beat one of them.
he fought Usyk.
He fought Usyk. That's
fought
what I
Usyk.
said. He fought Alexander Usyk.
That's
He fought
crazy.
Usyk and beat him, bro. Damn near knocked him out. Got a standing 8 against the Usyk. Like, you understand? And shit. Man, that's crazy. You talking about him fighting at 147. Like, that's crazy. Hell nah, y'all knew what that advantage was gonna be. And I don't blame Al. I see what the play is. Don King shit.
All right, OTB. What about
interesting?
What?
Go ahead.
What you say, Joe?
Oh no, I was saying, all right, what about the skinnier body type like your Ryan Garcia?
Shit, Ryan big as hell too. We seen Ryan missed weight 3 times trying to get to 35.
Ryan packed that muscle on, bro.
Yeah,
Ryan
right.
ain't no. We just seen Ryan as a kid. You understand? So you got to understand, like shit, his body was developing while he was trying to make 35, and he couldn't. That's why he couldn't. You understand? Shit, Ryan couldn't make 35 no more because you look at Ryan's shoulders, look at his build, how he put that shit on. Man, shit, Ryan ain't little. Ryan like 150, 162. He another one. Shit, he ain't little.
You gotta think, and when Ryan pack his muscle on, he naturally like 150. When he pack his muscle on, he like 170, and then he coming back down, and then putting that shit back on. He couldn't do that against Tank though, right? But that's what he's doing. Because I know my homie Danny, he an MMA fighter. He about my height, my size, naturally 170, but he pack on like 20 pounds of muscle, so he swole walk around this bitch. Then he go for his weigh-in. Nigga be back out here starving. Nigga be.
I already know.
How much did he walk around at? He gotta walk
170. My size, bro. That is my size, bro. He my height, bro. We the same size. 6'2", 6'3", 170.
So what he walk around?
His natural weight. That's his natural weight. But he pack on weight. He my size, but he pack on. Okay. And pack on weight. And cut it. And then he lose it weigh in, which it's easy for him to lose it because he naturally 170 anyway. And when he gain that shit back after. And that's why when you hit him on fight night. That's why when he won't fight night, he about
180?
78, 180.
178. Yeah. Okay.
180-ish. You know what I'm saying? But that's a nigga that's 170 with 10 pounds of muscle packed on fight night.
So it really ain't gonna slow him down because he had his natural.
No, he don't, because he's only 10 pounds. He 170.
Right.
He's still a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? That's not a whole lot for a nigga 6'2", weigh 180. You about right where you supposed to be. If you 6'2", by the chart, you supposed to be like 185 or something like that.
Yeah.
185.
Oh, what you call should be at fucking 60 boots. That's a big boy.
Right.
Well, you didn't heard them say, but you didn't heard them say Boots can make 60 right now. Like you done heard his camp say, "Oh, Boots a big boy for real. He can make 60 right now."
Nigga, like 6 foot. What do you like 6
foot? Yeah, Boots probably dropping 20 pounds, bro. Boots probably walk around at 160 and drop 20 pounds and go back to 160.
Man, he might weigh more. I know he worked year round, but that's
why he don't blow up too big though, because he work year round. Like if you work year round, yeah, your body go look. If you work year round, your body gonna look like Boots. Cause like when niggas was in high school and shit, bro, I was swole as hell. I thought I was really big for a second because I was doing it every day. I was swole as hell, but as soon as I stopped, I went back to my natural. You know what I mean? But
Boots working out, so he eating. He not stopping his diet. He just working out, and that's why he a monster because he ain't changing his diet. He just working. He working with it because he's still young right now. You can do that when
you young, you could do that shit and stay there. You understand? Because plus you ain't got no breaks. Ain't no breaks. That's why Boots go to church, go to school, go to church, go to the gym, go home. Goddamn it, shit, man, shit. Boots you don't see Boots in the club. You don't see Boots out, man. Shit, you see Boots in the gym, leaving the gym, and yeah, I mean, as much as I like shit, that take a certain level of dedication and discipline. So I give these fighters the utmost for being able to maintain it and do it. You understand? But as far as me grading you as a fighter. Yeah, I'm taking that into yeah, that's a very
yeah.
So when you're telling me that certain people A-level fighters, you understand? Like, shit, I know a motherfucker his size that'll beat his ass. He just ain't fighting nobody his size.
That's true.
Yeah.
Curve you, man.
We finna see too. Both these fights like that though. You got Navarrete fighting Robson. Robson is the first dude that he fighting bigger than him. Shakur fighting David Santos. That's the first
Say that
dude
shit again, T.
Is bigger than him. So I think they did that on purpose. I think that was done on purpose. I think they built this fight is set up right for them two to win. Navarrete and Shakur.
Yeah.
You know, Shakur been trying to fight Navarrete for years on years. Right now they probably finally about to. But they got to get through these. When have you ever seen Shakur and Navarrete on the same? Well, it happened before, but it's been a while, right? When Shakur really started asking to fight him, that's when they stopped putting him on the same card. But
you think Navarrete gonna move up?
He already there. Well, he ain't 30. He at 130.
He at 130, right? Okay.
But after Navarrete, who's that white dude, Liam Wilson? Navarrete fought Liam Wilson. Navarrete said he want to fight. He want to move up. He moved up. He said, I want to move up, and I want to fight big fights. I want to fight championship level fights. He realized now that, you keep taking them cherry picks. One of them cherries will eventually get you. Now, he ended up knocking Liam Wilson out, but Navarrete, he said he's not going to be.
It was Baez. Baez damn near tore his ass up.
Man, what?
Damn near lost. Why you think he's fighting all Shakur? Listen, just for a second, just feel me out. Just Valdez. Now he about to fight Robson.
Yeah, you're right.
Now he on Shakur card.
Yeah, that's definitely the play. And
that was only two divisions apart because Navarrete waited. He moved on Shakur. Like he moved every time Shakur moved, Navarrete would move. And then Shakur, they was at 126 together. Navarrete stayed there so long. Shakur was like, I gotta get out.
And then 130 when he missed weight against who he missed weight against?
Boom. And Navarrete just left 26 when Liam Wilson damn near knocked him out because he knew that it was the weight. His body was flabby, bro. He in much better shape at 30 than he is 26. You know what I mean? That's why I picked him to win one, I picked him to lose one, and he won the one I picked him to lose because he actually in shape now. He ain't got that sluggish shit going on where them niggas can get him and knock him out.
Man, that was a slugfest. That was one of my fights.
He lost too much weight to be at 126. You know what I'm saying? 130.
He looked good in that last fight. I can't purchase.
Against Valdez. You know what I mean? Oh man, that was a slug.
And I arguably say, right, he beat Valdez better than Shakur. I can arguably say that. He beat him better than Shakur. You know what I mean? So it's coming. Now I ain't got no top rank. Well, I do. But ain't no top rank executive partner tell me that shit, right? They ain't telling me that.
You gotta say that. You just can see the play. Yeah, you can see the play.
Right. But yeah, I just, I know how this shit kind of works. You just I see boom, 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 boom. I see ABC. You know what I'm saying? D. So
gotta say that. Gotta say that.
It makes sense, but they both got some. Now Robson, I think Navarrete got Robson at the right time. I think he got it. I think if Robson maybe hadn't been able to compete with these niggas from a young age, maybe he wasn't developed then, right? But if he had been able to compete with these niggas from a young age now, I think if we could see Robson at 28, at 25, fight these people, I think it'd be different fights. You know what I mean? But I think Navarrete go get him out the fact that, he just primed 28, 25. You know what I mean? And the Robson kind of slow down over the course of the fight.
You ain't lying.
Go get him. With Shakur and Santos, Shakur will have to be on his game or
pressure too.
He can get hurt.
Because Santos use angles as well with his jab.
Yeah.
He just can't move to Shakur's power side or he gonna get picked apart.
So that shit go good, man.
And
but I ain't gonna hold y'all in this one too long, but I'm finna
gotta say that.
2:30. I'm gonna go just about 2:30. I'm finna feed my goddamn face. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, man.
Facts. You already know what it is, bro.
How y'all see this young one though? Before we get it back, y'all gonna give y'all y'all closing analysis and shit. How y'all feel like how y'all feel like this young gonna go Thursday?
I feel like dude gonna make him be great. I feel like dude gonna put Shakur into that greatness level. Now we about to see it, and I think it's gonna I got this as a fight of the year candidate, probably my fight of the year, because it's the highest level of boxers you understand that we seen. Y'all know I ain't even feel like EJ and Bud was two high level boxers. I never did. But I feel like this can and will be fight of the year though, because Shakur gonna have to go in that dark place, and we gonna get to see him go in that dark place. And everybody know, shit, when you playing against somebody as good as you, it only make you better. So shit, now we gonna get to see him go in the Matrix. I just I hope that he got a blue and a red pill to pick from, because shit, that shit look good when you been, I mean, the men in black, you've been dictating everything. This the first time I can say, goddamn it, you about to go in there with somebody who got an even chance of whooping your ass. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's why I love this fight.
Pretty good chance. Pretty good chance of whooping your ass. Pretty good.
I think it's gonna be a barn burner. Definitely fight of the year candidate. I think, like OTB said, but I think it's gonna be a back and forth where we're gonna see De Los Santos win a round, Kerr win a round. We're gonna see a lot of swing rounds where Shakur may get the best of them first half of the round, and then De Los Santos pick it up the back half of the round, and that's gonna be hard to judge. So I think it's gonna be a majority. We see one judge score the draw. Then we're gonna see two close decisions for Shakur, but he gonna get taken in the deep waters. It's up to him. You gonna swim or you gonna drown?
But pretty much we all got Shakur winning this job. Pretty much.
Yeah, but
I got
De Los Santos. If you say De Los Santos don't have a chance, then you don't watch boxing.
Period.
He don't just got a puncher's chance. That man has a chance. He could damn well put Shakur on his back pocket. So, hey, I won't count it out. I won't be surprised.
But yeah, I got Shakur winning on the cards too, man. I think he gonna have to dig down. OTB just said it, man. It's a guy where he ain't gonna be able to dictate pace, from start to finish every round. Like he ain't gonna be able to just take him where he wants to, or is he right? But that's why you fight the fight, to see. I think this is gonna be his toughest fight, right up until this point. And I think he'll find a way to win that jump. But I do think he's going to face some adversity in this jump. We've been saying for the longest, man, can Shakur take a punch, right? Do he got, heart? Like somebody going to have to test him. I think this to do. But I got Shakur winning that jump. Again, I said UD, but I think it's going to be a closer fight, right? Than necessarily the car safe. But I got Shakur UD on that thing, man. But I appreciate everybody sliding through this now. Skin Highway 7T. I appreciate my brother DP Rocker sliding through this jump. I appreciate my brother OTB sliding through this jump. My boy Coach Jizzle. My man Big Dog Willie.
And everybody else that came in the chat, appreciate y'all too. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but it's the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.